We live.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yo. Volume. Yo, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we there. Wiggums.
What's up?
That audio. Let's get the audio right, fam. Let's get the audio right.
Can you hear me? Bro?
You're going in and out.
All right, let me fix that up.
We got a short. I'm not bother with the short thing right now.
Yeah.
I'm on it long. Papers long, is it?
Okay, you're doing too much.
Try it again. Run it.
All right, no worry. We switched it. You can hear me now?
Yeah, we good.
People, we back. Welcome to the show. It's the VuPointz. Now, if you're tuning in, share the link. If you're tuning in, turn it up. It's the weekly session. Knowledge is power. My name is Ja Wiggs. We got Brooklyn Honey to my left, and we got the man, Jada Man, in the building. Jada Man, Brooklyn, you good?
Yes, honey. I am here. I am fierce, and I am ready to go.
Charna? What Charna? Yeah, yo, you don't know. We're ready for the thing. Today is the day.
Yo, we got a show lined up. We got a show lined up today. People have been waiting for this one. How you guys feeling? What's the vibe? What are you guys feeling for the week?
Yo, you know what? I feel like I need to go into that vibe. Just give me that vibe. Give me the vibe.
You want to go into that vibe? All right, you know what? You know what I think it's time for? All right.
Yeah. It's that vibe time, you know what I mean? Yo, Wiggs, I just want you to drop the vibe because this is what I'm on right now.
Hold on there.
He's probably gonna be extra. Because he's so extra.
Who's gonna be extra?
Hold on there.
Hold on. You don't want to drop the vibe. Talk to me.
No, we're just a loady. We're just a loady up.
Alright, but before that though, we're gonna have to get into some stuff today. So
yeah, I'm gonna load that up before we get into the vibe of the week. Talk to me. Let me know how you guys' week was.
No, let's get into. You know what? I want to get into the vibe because there's some things that went down, and we gotta get into it in hot topics that might switch up the thing. So I want to just set it off with the vibe.
Switch up the thing. Loser.
Yeah, let me pull it up. Cause you know how the things go.
Are you dumb?
You guys know what we got going on today. You know what we got going on today. Dancers that change the game.
That's what it's about, fam. That's what it's about. People have been talking about.
I know like the whole routine and that like whole video.
Yo, you guys want to know a little secret? You know, I was in that video, eh?
Which part of the video were you in?
I was in the video. I'm leaning up on the wall, and there's a part in the video.
Oh, I see them still. I I remember that.
And there's a part in the video where the camera pans, and I have like a Chris braid up. Chris braid up. I'll show you guys. Shout out to Crystal, my braider at that time, sickest braider in Scarborough. You don't know.
Yo, but hold on. I think I never sent on our next thing. Before that, what that there?
Yeah, but I don't. For some reason, it wasn't playing. Let me just see if I could find it here. Just give me 1 second.
All right, cause you don't play with my vibe, you know.
Just give me 1 second.
Don't kill my vibe.
Because
well, you know it's the VuPointz. Yo, what we doing? I think it's a little different, man. Yo, we tapping into the legends. We tapping into you know, what's going on in the streets. And at the end of the day, really, our thing is, yo, we have to do, sometimes we gotta, in order to do better, we have to know better. You know what I'm saying? So our piece is, yo, we're gonna merge the streets, merge what's going on in our neighborhoods, our walk of the way, and bring it in a light where people can, you know, see success, obtain knowledge, obtain confidence, and build up and just
in a
build up
different
the
in a
thing. You get what
different
I'm
style,
saying?
you know.
But we bring style to the thing.
All right, so let me load up this vibe. Let me load up this vibe the proper. Let me load up this vibe the proper way.
Bring
Right,
up the
people?
vibe.
All right, so you know what? I don't even like to do no false start. So I think we should actually bring back the vibe of the week in the proper way. So I think it's about that time. Bam.
All right, yo, this is the vibe of the week. So where we're going with the vibe of the week is where we're going with the show. Without further ado, give me the style on it, Wiggums. Drop that.
Smile.
Hold on there. Hold on there.
Why you want me to smile?
Because you look like you're about to.
Lebe. From Africa, all the way to Kingston, Jamaica. You know I go do different. Dancing, man. Everybody bust a dancing, man. Dancing, man. Everybody bust a dancing, man.
Yo, you guys don't make me get up here.
Dancing, God, I say. Big up to Boglo. Everybody know ding dong, yeah. Run this country. People love the way rivers dance and move, you know. Everybody pre-win at the party, yeah. Y'all a touch for me body. Everywhere ding dong and rivers go, play smash up, you know. Play smash up, you know. Everybody will have vibes, everybody feel good, pan a hole, you know. Pan a hole, you know. Every time we touching at the club, everybody get a vibe.
I changed the game.
Fi just dance, you know. Fi just dance, you know. Everybody catch this new dance. Come catch this new dance. Everybody catch this new dance.
All right, let me stop it there, so. All right, kid. Tell them, talk to them.
Yo, this is the vibe. Today, you know what it is. We put it up here. Dancers that change the game. Yo, ding dong, big dancer that changed the game. So we had to drop Lebe, one of the tunes them that I love from back a couple years back, and it remind me of my dog them. See the dogs them that we got coming up. Run it.
The man said we're not done. Press play.
Play that. You want me to still play it?
No, we're off that. We're going to the next segment, fam. We're going to the next segment. We're going to the next segment.
Okay. All right. Well, you know, Brooklyn, you know, say a year time, you know. So when we say a year time, you know, say a time for the. A time for the.
Yes, honey. I like how this look right here, though. Yes, so of course you guys know I'm the one and only Brooklyn B. Honey for short, Dooley. If you want to get nasty, Dooley. But I am here with the hot topics of the week. So first, we're going to start off with the one and only Black Rob, who actually passed away at the age of 51 on April 17th. Our condolences go out to him. As you guys know, he was extremely sick. He was in the hospital. Before he passed, he actually sent a message out to his homeboy, his dog, his road dog and everything, DMX, before he passed away. So it's unfortunate that we're losing all these legends and icons at such a young age and things of that nature. So let's please keep our prayers and thoughts and blessings, send our blessings to the family and his close friends and things of that nature. So rest in peace to Black Rob. Whoa, that song was tough. Anybody knows. So I'm going to move on to the second topic, which is Scottie Pippen. Unfortunately, on April 19th, Scottie Pippen, anybody knows, if no one knows who Scottie Pippen is, of course, he's one of the number 33 on Chicago Bulls. You already know he played with Michael Jordan, Steve Kerr. The list goes on and on and on. He lost his son, unfortunately, his son had chronic asthma, and he suffered, obviously he was living with it for his whole life. And that actually played in a role with him not pursuing basketball as much as he wanted to, like his dad. He couldn't do that because of the asthma and things of that nature. I had a family member who actually had something similar as well. Unfortunately, he didn't die from that, but it's that chronic asthma is really extremely bad. They have to take like ventilate. They have to do it's a whole different ballgame over there. So our prayers and thoughts and condolences go out to Scottie Pippen, his family, and his friends. And last but not least, we're gonna get down to the nitty gritty, the dirty wordy. You guys already know. Yesterday was 420, and I know everybody out there was puff passing, but yesterday was a day for us as Black people to stand up and celebrate. Yes. If you guys don't know now, you know Mr. Derek. I'm not even gonna say his last name because he's not even worth me saying his last name. Was found guilty of all charges. Yes, all 3 charges: second-degree murder, third-degree murder, and second-degree manslaughter. He was convicted guilty for George in connection with George Floyd's death. As everyone knows, it's not done. Nothing is done as of yet. Yes, we are excited. We are happy. We've been going through this for years, and we're still going to go through it, even though we got a little bit of justice, because as you guys know, there is 3 more cops to go. So it's one down one. We're down 1, 3 more to go. So we got to make sure that the other 3 pay. They get, they take responsibilities for their actions as well, because they played a major part in George Floyd's death as well, because them as police officers, you guys are there to protect and serve. And when you see something going left, or when you see deep down inside, regardless of anybody's rank, if they're higher than you or whatever, something's wrong, your job as a police officer is to step in and stop that. And not one of them didn't do that. Okay. Unfortunately, we lost a life. Hold on, before you guys jump in, I do want to give a shout out, because not a lot of people, I've seen people on the news and stuff, congratulating the prosecutors, all that type of stuff. But the main lady that actually was able to get this on film, because as you guys know, if this footage was not on film, we would be singing a whole different tune. As you guys know, this stems back all the way back to the Rodney King beating. We all see how that went and what happened after that verdict came out, of all the police officers being acquitted and not being charged for their wrongdoings in that. Her name is Darnella. Sorry if I'm pronouncing your name incorrect. Darnella Frazier. I would like to say thank you on behalf of us, on behalf of the urban community, on behalf of the Black community, on behalf of young women, young men out here. We would like to thank you, because if it wasn't for her footage and her putting that on social media, as I said, we would be singing a whole different tune right now. So you guys are able to jump in, because I know you guys wanted to jump in with that. So before you guys jump in, I just want to say that there was
my mic.
Also,
we can hear.
Something. Can you hear me? Can you guys hear me? Huh?
So
I can't hear Wiggums.
Can you
I
hear
can
me?
hear you. Yeah, no, I can hear both of you. What I was saying, I was trying to let you know that your audio was chipping for a bit. I don't know if it was just me.
Oh, sorry.
No, it was the whole thing. So we didn't hear too much about what was going on. We got pieces of it. So you might have to paraphrase. You might have to paraphrase.
Well, pretty much, I know you were pretty much touched on the Black Rob situation, right? So rest in peace to Black Rob. You also talked about the conviction. Now I know we could go on and on.
Yeah, so I talked about the conviction. As you guys know, he was charged. He was found guilty for all 3 charges, which is second-degree murder, third-degree murder, and second-degree manslaughter. That's the verdict that we're looking for: guilty, guilty, guilty. But like what I was saying before, is that it's not done, because we still have 3 more officers to go. It's not done. It's not even close to being done yet.
Well, you know what I mean? what I do like about the conviction, because I studied law when I was in school. So what the important thing is that it sets a precedent for the future cases. So as long as they kind of use the same charges in similar situations, then a lot of these cops that are doing these stuff should be found guilty in upcoming cases. So hopefully it turns out in our favor in those cases as well.
Yeah, and like what
Yeah.
I was saying, Darnella Frazier was the one that captured the video, and they said if it wasn't for that main footage that she had alongside other pedestrians who were on the street that were taking from different angles, that it would have been a whole different tune we would be singing right now.
Okay, I get you. I
You
get
understand
you.
what I mean?
I
So
get you. So
she
yeah,
played
so give thanks to her for that, for those angles. Yeah.
her video played, they said it, her video basically won the case, helped to win that case. Her video. So shout out to her. That's what I was saying. I was giving praise and stuff to her, because if it wasn't for her video, like I said, we could have been dealing with the Rodney King issue when they beat Rodney King, and they got acquitted. Police officers got acquitted for that. They never got charged for that. So we could have been singing a whole different tune, and not only in Minneapolis but across the world, because everybody's eyes are finally open. So imagine there and then everywhere having riots and protests and all that type of stuff. So
Yeah, so no, I real talk. So the next thing though, you see with that, you got some people that are saying, okay, but it doesn't really mean nothing, right? And I like what Wiggum said, like the precedents that it sets, right? So you got case law. So now this is the standard, right? So now, not only that this is the standard, now you know that police officers can now get convicted on all charges. You get what I'm saying? So what that does, it sets a reaction too within the police forces. So now they know if there's anybody that was under racist tyrants or just thinking they could get away with certain things, they know now that there's cameras everywhere and that you can get convicted on all charges. You know what I'm saying? So what were you going to say?
Well, clearly some officers were not paying attention to the trial that was going on yesterday because of the young lady, the 15-year-old lady that was shot and killed by a white police officer. So
hold on. Before that, let me finish it. No, because we need to go there. So before that, the next thing is this man's life, George Floyd, like it was like him dying at the hands of the police officer. I always say nothing's done in vain. You get what I'm saying? Nothing's done in vain. So the enlightenment, the support that his death has caused or has brought to the Black community. So they call it the BIPOC, so the Black, Indigenous, and people of color around the world. Like you can't, I mean, it's second to none, because the next thing is when that happened internationally, so here in Canada and all over the world, people were creating, changing their systems, putting people of color in positions of power, and opening grants and funding and sort of, so that in his death, we received some more life. You know what I'm saying? And there was a big thing. So it's only fitting that my youth, to close it all off, that he was guilty on all charges. But your time.
Sorry, one last thing before we wrap up and go whatever. So that's connecting to the George Floyd. We had this, I don't know if you guys know of Tommy, her name is Tommy Lauren. It's a Caucasian lady that decides, she goes on, she has her little thing, her broadcast thing that she does, and she doesn't speak really highly favored of Black people. So she said, is Foot Locker safe tonight? Should that be okay? No need to steal in the name of George Floyd anymore, right? You got your justice. So I would assume that there would be peace in Minneapolis tonight, right? No more looting, no harassing officers, because that's things that you type of people do.
Yo, that's just straight ignorance, man. Like, you see comments like that, that's just straight ignorance. That's just straight ignorance.
My thing is how is she still able to be on TV speaking like this? Let's keep.
You want to know why? You want to know why? Because what she's saying fits the overall agenda. Otherwise, simple and plain, they wouldn't put that on TV.
It's an overall agenda, but let's keep it a buck. If there was somebody of color that said what she said, if it was a white man if it was a Black man that shot a a black cop that shot a white man, it would be a whole different ballgame. That person would have been suspended or taken off the air or all these type of things. But a person like this is able to stay on there. Yes, you're able to voice your opinion, but when you're on there only choosing one side, that's unacceptable. Like, you could see that you don't like us. I get it. Not everybody's going to like us. That's fine. But treat us with some respect. This right now, there's a time and place for everything. And her saying this at the time that we're celebrating because of we're seeking justice, and finally we can actually say that something we got something on our side. You're going to try to take that away from us by doing stuff like this. I just feel it's unacceptable. Period. She didn't need to do that.
Hold on. What show is she from? Is she from Fox News or something? Where is she from?
one of those broadcasts. I forgot the.
Fox News. They're known for that radical kind of, conservative kind of mindset, and they don't really get thrown off the air and stuff like that. So what you gotta look for is if people are on some cancel culture with her on the cancel whatever her name is hashtag. Mm-hmm. Then that could ignite a movement. But Fox and certain conservative focused news outlets or whatnot, they say things like that, and it is what it is. It's not right, but
well, you know what? The thing is, guys, we could probably talk for hours and hours about that topic. So I think maybe we should probably save the bulk of that for next week, and we'll get into a lot of the detail about that. You know what I mean? I know we have a lot of guests in the lobby waiting in the studio, so big up all the guests. Before we get into the guests, I think we should neaten it up with a little bit of business talk. So I think that might be time for some. What's up, everybody? My name is Ja Wiggs from the EPG. Respect for tuning into the VuPointz. This section is called Fine Tune Your Biz, where I will give you little tips and tricks to help elevate your business and to help motivate you to do the things that you need to do. Now, a couple days ago, one of my clients called me and said, Hey, Wiggs, I'm trying to figure out if I need to get a website. Is that something that's necessary? Is it a good idea? And my answer was kind of simple and plain. I said, definitely yes. You should have a website. You should spend the time and the money to get a website for a couple of reasons. Number one, it elevates your business. It puts you on a level above other businesses where a client will feel more safe, more comfortable, and you look a little bit more professional when you could direct your client to your own website as opposed to Facebook, Instagram, or something like that. Because remember, these are all websites that somebody else paid for, and for every time you go on there or send somebody there, that's hits and money in their pocket. So you can think about it on that angle, and also think about it on the simple fact that it makes your business look good. Before I had a website, I thought I was good without it, but when I got my website, I had clients that were able to pay directly through credit card. They were able to get their products shipped directly. So to answer your question, definitely you should get a website. And even better than that, if you need a website, I know a guy that knows a guy. EPG link up. And like I said, that was Fine Tune Your Biz with Wiggs.
Yeah, no, I rate that part, but I heard there's people that will go on the opposite end of that and say with social media and the different platforms, you no longer need a website. What would you say to that?
I mean, I still believe you need a website. Now, with all these other options with Instagram and Facebook, there's also shops on there. So in order for you to get a shop on these official shops on these websites, you also need to have a base website platform. So yes, you can just sell products through your inbox and things like that. But me personally, I don't like when I want to buy a product and the person says, "Oh, send me a DM in my inbox." I think that's just a little informal. Yeah. So everybody has their own best practices, but I'm still for the website.
Okay. So let's get into this. Let's get into the show. Let's get into the show.
All right. Let's get into the show. You know it's all about it's all about dancers that change the game, right? Dancers that change the game. So
No, it's
in
it's,
my
it's not dancers. It's dancers because they're
oh,
not dancers. Dancers are the one with the little pretty toe, them all of them type of things there.
And I do them
Them a
thing there.
dancer.
All
that's
right.
true. That's
Big
true.
up
All
yourself.
right.
So I think it's only fitting, right, that if we're talking about dancers that change the game, we have to mention the icon, the person who brought dancing in Jamaica and worldwide and North America to another level. Now, before I say the name, do you guys know who the person I'm talking about is? Now,
Of
if you're in the
course.
comments and you know who I'm talking about, post it in the comments, whether you're watching on VuPointz Twitch, Instagram, Facebook.
So going out the
Again,
middle. Put it in the middle now. We are deal with.
Can
put
I am I allowed to
Dance.
spoil it or do they have to
Oh,
try?
you can't do that. You can't do that.
What do you mean? Jay,
All right, do the
you're
dance.
just
Do the
mad
dance.
because you can't dance. It's okay. It's
That's what
okay.
you think.
You're
Do
you're
the
you're a
dance.
two-stepper. You're a two-stepper, dog. You're not a
Yeah?
come it no, my friend.
You have no idea, my girl.
The
so
bubbling
so
is not no, that's
so
different.
the person also goes by a number of names, you know. So before I say the name, we could go by Mr. Something. You guys know Mr.
Who, us?
Yeah, I'm
Wacky.
asking anybody.
How
Okay.
Mr. Wacky?
Okay. Yep.
Hold on, this.
Yep.
May I
Come
try
on,
drop
man.
little hint? May I try drop some hint?
Blah,
Come on, fam. So drop it. Who's that? Mr. Bogo.
Mr. Bogo. Now, if you don't know Mr. Bogo, his name was Gerald Levy. He was born on August 22nd, 1964. And you know he's talented because he was born in August, like me, a day before my birthday. He was born in Trenchtown, West Kingston, Jamaica. And, you know, we could get into all the details of his childhood and all that. But the popularity started in the 90s, in the late 80s and 90s, and early 90s, when he started to mash up the dancehall scene in Jamaica by doing dances on the street, dances in local dancehall scenes all over the place. If social media was around, I'm pretty sure Bogo would have been even bigger than he was today.
Mad.
Now, he's invented so many and created so many dances. Probably one of the most epic dances would have to be the dance with his namesake called the Bogo.
The Bogo. Go to Brooklyn.
I'm not gonna do it because look here.
Watch her. Go on.
Bogo that run the place night and day. What the Bogo dancer? Are you down?
Now some other
his influence though. His influence.
About the girl them stay rock so dip so.
You know what I mean? Just to name some other dances, Wacky Dip, Urkel Dance, Sesame Street, like I said, the Bogo, Pelper, LOY, Jerry Springer, Zip It Up, World Dance, Pop Your Collar, Row the Boat, Out on Bud, Sweep, Stucky, and many more. He's changed the game. And other than influencing people in Jamaica, he's also influenced a generation in Toronto, a generation of superstars that I know your age, Jada, and I know your age, Brooklyn. So I know we were among these superstars. We were able to witness some of this greatness before our eyes. Now, there were so much dancers I able to elevate and bring dancing to another level. I could, you guys just talk to me.
Yeah. I mean, you had, and this is dancehall we're talking about, right? You had the hip hop dancers, but the dancehall dancers from our time that catapulted things into another stratosphere when it came to international gain and people looking here at this city. Yo, I gotta go do a video there. Yo, I gotta come down to Toronto, however they say it. We call it the T. Toronto. We call it the T dot. It's are the dot. These were the two groups that we had to drop on the first show for the dancers that changed the game. Mad skills.
Of course.
DAINTE CRIME.
Mad
skills. DAINTE CRIME. They are in the building. Watch out.
It's gonna be epic. So again, if you're tuning in on Instagram, if you're tuning in on Twitch, if you're tuning in on Facebook, or you're tuning in on YouTube, do not forget to subscribe, like, and follow. Please share the link. We got a great show for you guys today, and I don't even think we should delay any longer. Before we bring on the guest, I just want to play a quick clip just to give you guys an idea of what we're talking about when we're talking about dancing in Jamaica and the type of vibe and energy it brings. Right? So we're gonna play this little clip here just to show you guys what's going on. And if you're watching at home, feel free to get up and dance. Put something in the
Log on, and step on, pretend you're stepping on a roach.
log on kind of weak too.
Zip it up. Zip it up. Aye. There it is. Zip it up. Zip it up. Zip it up. Zip it up. Zip it up.
Roll the boat, roll the boat, roll the
Roll
boat,
the boat,
roll the boat. Sing on the plate, signal the plate, signal the plate,
parachute now.
Parachute now.
On the river.
All right, big up the girl. Big up the girl. Big up the girl.
She got a stick, but
Brooklyn.
it's all right.
Me would have rather if you just get up and do all the dance them, you know. That probably would have all better.
That Marcia
Hold
come
on,
out
wait.
later.
Hold on, Wigs. You don't have anything with the man them in there.
Oh my God.
You know, you're gonna ask me something like that. You're gonna ask me something like that.
Yeah, because
What if I play something like? Let me just see if I can play something like
you miss something, man. You miss something.
Something like, let me see, something like this.
Oh yeah, there.
What's Blenda now?
It's
Hey.
You see the styles of another thing.
Hey, what's Blenda?
See them
Hey,
other fools
Deshaun.
chatting them, stuttering, come my red, buttering.
Get
Get
them
the
a
one you
punch.
ready, but I'm finished with the suffering. Money is my heroin, the reason why I'm never in. I always got a better in.
Yeah, look. Yeah,
What am I-
Jada, look. You
You
went
really
from
pulled that one out. This guy.
yeah, look, you went from bare chest from ball chest to ball head.
Yo, if we don't have anything else with the dog them, because I thought we had some other clips of the dog them really doing their thing.
I got some clips. Let me throw up one more. Let me throw up one more
Throw up
clip.
something proper. Give them something proper. Do them justice here.
Let me throw up another clip here.
Well, that was injustice. That was like a little sneak.
Ding dong, Sadiki, sample six so. Dirty habits, my skills, most wanted crew.
Oh my God.
Everybody, all in
One
dance
dance.
crew. Some to king and one dance them a.
Yo.
Okay. Bird flu. All right. Without further ado, let's do what we do.
You know what? Yeah, I think we should. I think it's time to bring on some of the guests because we've had these guys in the lobby. So bless up and respect for the patience. Who we have here? Deshaun was in the lobby. Somebody, I think I'm gonna message Deshaun. Or who you wanna start with? You wanna start with?
Let's start with them. They there? Where's the man skills crew?
I got a message Deshaun. He punched out. So
All right, so let's bring up
so
the
let's
crime then.
so bring in the dainty crime. Now everybody in Toronto, Canada, and worldwide knows this crew right here.
Mm-hmm.
Now I could a music video, I could a dance hall, I could a in the streets. That crew named Hafika.
Mm-hmm.
Now we got a couple members from the crew here, so I'm gonna bring them on. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna start with, in no particular order. Let's bring on Mr. the man they call Masa Becks. Big up yourself, Becks. Your mic is muted.
You might unmute that, fam.
Becks, you good? How you, brother? You good?
You done know, brother. Bless up, bless up.
All right.
Brooklyn, RJ.
Oh, that Riddla. Oh, that Riddla. You good?
Yeah, man, we're living. You know what I mean? DC for life, man.
Now, oh, that me seeing at the lobby. Oh, that me seeing at the lobby. A Blenda that.
Hold on.
Blacks in the air. That's what's
Lively. Outside the gal, them outside.
Yeah, Blenda, you good, brother?
We're in practice right now. We smoking right now. We in practice right now.
Hold on. Who else we got? Who else we got in the lobby? The youngest in charge? Who that? Mr. Get Mud.
Easy.
Oh, go on.
No disrespect.
Yeah, you good, brother?
No disrespect, but you guys have to call up the man them first. You know, we're elders, you know. The man them is the eldest group out there. You have to say DAINTE CRIME, that mad skills. Big up Willie, the rest in peace. Disease.
A true thing.
Yo, Masa, start off the thing, brother. Then call you up first.
Let me just first of all
set the tone. You guys set the tone.
Well, let me just first of all welcome you guys to the show. It's a pleasure and an honor to have some of the members of the Dainty Crime crew here. We know there's more members in the squad, but we're blessed to have you guys here today. Big up T-Trav. Big up Brock, big up everybody who's not here right now.
Jules, big up One Dance. Big up
One Dance. Ayada. Now, I personally know each and every one of you, and from since long time ago. So I don't want to talk too much and tell the story of Dainty Crime, right? So, Jada, you want to start by asking a question to the man?
Yeah. So my brother them listen up. You don't know. So watch your boy Rids. Watch your boy Rids. Watch your boy them now. So yo, my thing is, because we're gonna do this interview so that we're answering questions the world would want to know. So first things first, how did you guys come together? How did Dainty Crime come together? How did this happen?
Oh boy. Who wants to
go together still?
Chilling outside of 6 Glen Morgan, going to that little, you know what I mean? Yeah, we had a little, not even basement dance. We had rec room, recreational parties. You know what I mean? And me not being on the block, coming there, seeing some exquisite dancers, raw, uncut, and commercial free. You feel me? And I guess, you know what I mean? We linked. You know what I mean?
So
it started there, though. You know what I mean?
Okay, so Blends, go. You had some
dancing kept us out of trouble.
We all collected from the end. You know what I'm saying? We all started chilling. We were all friends, all going to school, riding for each other. You know
played basketball together, grew up together.
More or less, we're all from the same neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Showing where like we like from different communities come together on the 6th block. We all linked up on the block and we all came together as a family. You know what I'm saying? And then from there, That was like a skill. This was just a skill, you know what I mean? A hobby and really just
Yeah, so
hobby. A way to distract ourselves from getting out of, getting in trouble. Like dancing just kept us out of trouble. Kept us like, chilling on the block. We used to go to events just to get out of trouble. And these events just lead to bigger and bigger things. You get me?
So at what point now do you go from we're just linking and we're just dancing in the rec to let's make this official and let's call this DAINTE CRIME?
Buddy, we're going to parties and we're fucking it up. You understand what I'm saying to you? We're munching everybody.
Exactly what it is.
You know what I mean? You're old. You know what I me? We'll get mine if you feel like you're young. We'll get our young boy to punch you. You know what I mean? You feel me? Straight eat food. You know what I mean? My man think he's sweet. You know what I mean? We'll put blends on him. You know what I mean? Give him the finishing move. You know what I mean? Becks is it's a whole different story of Becks. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Raw. Nobody can't catch that nigga's moves. You know what I mean? Nobody can't catch that nigga's moves. That nigga's raw. Twinkle toes in the flesh. Yo, get mine.
Always had like a spice.
We need to get mine in the building.
Some of the old videos the other day. I was like, okay.
Yo, hold on, Masa, can you hear us? Cause you sound like you're just talking when we're doing something else.
He's just talking about himself, like.
Can you hear? You can hear us?
Yeah. Plug in.
Okay. So hold on, you have to hold on a little bit to the Masa. Yeah, you have to hold on a little bit. All right, get mad. Talk to it.
Yo.
Tap in, man. Riddla said you were the one that they sent in to finish the Young Bucks, right? So we're talking about when you guys got together. What was that like for you as a young buck coming into the crew with the older cats and saying, "Yo, I'm a part of this mad dancer crew"? What was that like?
I had something to prove, I had something to prove, so it was serious. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I wanted to be the best in every competition. I wanted to make a statement at every show. You know what I'm saying? I had to make it known that DAINTE CRIME was in the building. You know what I'm saying?
I hear that. Brooklyn, you got something you want to ask?
Yeah. Oh my God. First off, I just want to say, hey, booze. I love each and every one of you guys from a long time. Go to Blenda over there, so I'm a friend. Big up yourself. So
yeah. And it was that from back then, and it's still going right now, nigga. Stone, the guy went stone.
Listen, so we were talking about. So I was basically telling Jada Man and Wiggs yesterday when we were just going over a couple of questions that one thing I liked about you guys, your dance crew, was that when I looked at you guys dance, no matter where you guys were, I felt like I was in Jamaica because the styles that you guys brought, the authenticness that you guys brought was crazy. The rawness that you guys brought was like I felt like I was in Tivoli with my family chilling. So I wanted to know, so who all influenced all you guys dancing styles and how were you guys able, because you guys are a bunch of superstars, how were you able to showcase each individual by itself when you guys did routines? Because you guys were capable of doing that. So whoever wants to answer first.
Blends.
Well, when I was younger, I used to go to Jamaica like 3 times a year. And I used to come back with bare different styles. People didn't even know where they came from. I used to travel frequent, you know what I'm saying? And that's kind of like, that's what I brought to the table as a youngin'. I was always traveling to ride, and I always came back with the new styles that nobody never knew. And I would just show the man them. They'll do it in their own way, catch on, and we'll just take over in that way from my part, you know what I'm saying?
So you're like their secret weapon a little bit. Low key.
All right, Riddla, what about Riddla? Riddla, same question.
You guys have to know in history, us 4 dance beside Bogle. You understand that history, the first history ever happened in Toronto, Canada.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All right, in a church, niggas broke the doors off to get in that. These young niggas, you know what I mean, sponsored by Lounge Clothing at the time, you know what I mean, came true and did what we did. And we were already a part of the dancehall industry, so, you know what I mean, it was already a win. 2 times we did it, actually. You know what I mean?
So Rick.
Tell them, guys.
Actually dance against Bogle. We were only dance group ever to dance against Bogle coming up, even young, coming Riddla dance.
Yo,
when
buddy,
came up here,
2 times.
You know what I mean?
2 times, I remember.
2 times,
All them that I'm not even a lie.
This way.
So that's your young boy. Go easy.
So hold on.
Yeah.
So hold on. So you guys are one of the only dance crew to dance with Bogle or against Bogle. What did you say?
Both.
Both.
We danced with him. At first, it started off as a clash. We don't come to play with anybody, especially Riddla. He just dances against anybody. That's just his wild part of it. That's just what he brings to the table. He's the wild card. He'll do anything with anybody, and it's rolling from there. Like it doesn't even matter. Like, you know what I mean? From Riddla goes in and says, "Yo, bro, we're done in this now." It's like, bro, we're all going in. It doesn't even matter. Like, oh, Riddla, why you go start something? We're involved. You know what I'm saying? Because we're not like that. So when Bogle came to top, Riddla stepped up on the dance floor like direct camera video, like, you know. Them times that we're going to make people dance, we're young, you know. 19,
like what, 19? Yeah, we're going to big people dance before like we're allowed to drink.
What? Tell them, Rebecca.
Them time the Bogle was up and all them, you know, they was turned into Wacky Dick, which turned into, you know, all kind of dance, which molded what dance is today now. You get what I'm saying?
So hold on. So let me hold on. So let me go back to this question. Who influenced your dancing? So we heard. Hold on, Masa. So Masa saying Bogle. Blends who for you, and then Ridge who for you?
Of course,
Bogle, but you have to understand
Bogle's the greatest of all time. So Bogle, Bogle, you know what I'm saying? And then you had their rivals, which were John Hype, you know, Shelly Belly, and
Shabba Mosquito.
You know what
I mean? You have Mod Squad. Jumian Squad. Anybody who comes to Pearson comes and checks the dice, bro. That's just what it is. We hear where they're gonna be at and we pull up. We pull up before pull up was a word. We went there. We jumped in somebody's car. We weren't driving yet. We didn't have license. We're all packed up in a car. Somebody's car.
Anywhere.
And we're going to the dance.
Everywhere.
All right,
that was the mission. We premeditated that on the block, chilling. You know what I mean?
So rightfully so.
Fuck, the block is
now,
hot. Let's go somewhere and go do something positive.
Since you brought up in the dance and stuff, right? We noticed, you know, after the all ages time passed and we all got to the 19 and over segment, we kind of noticed that you guys kind of made sure you kept your Dainty Crime brand consistent in specifically, you made sure you were visible in the dancehall scene. Whether it was East or West, you made sure that your brand stayed known, heard, whether you guys were out as a crew or whether you guys were out individually, everybody knew Dainty Crime was in the dance. Like, how important was that for you guys to maintain your dance hall appearance or your dance hall, you know what I mean? Your name in the dance hall, if it was important.
It was just a natural thing,
they never took us seriously until they seen us on the Sean Paul video. Straight.
Natural thing, boom.
You see us, we done
like to do.
every that video.
Like
it was a domino effect. Video after video after video after. Fuck dance hall. We're doing videos. We're the major artists, whether it's hip hop or dance hall. Whatever came to Pearson, like I said, we were involved at that time. It was our time.
Now that so that actually brings us right into the next question, because like you said, you weren't just in the dance hall. You elevated past the dance hall. So let us know some of the music videos, some of the concerts that you guys have been on, some of the stages.
Yeah,
let us know some of the artists that you guys have.
Hold on.
Let's bring Masa to the middle.
We did one show that was a big show that was ever did in Toronto. 50 Cent and Jay-Z rocked the mic tour. We performed at that show. I even got some pictures I just found the other day. Okay. That was like a very big show and a very big moment of history in Toronto. 50 Cent and Jay-Z on the same stage. Big show that we also did too, that I found some pictures of, Reggae Songfest 2003, when we were on stage with Beyonce, okay? When Sean Paul performed Baby Boy. Okay, that was a very big moment in history that we did too as well, as dancers.
Big up.
Okay? And the list goes on. Oh, Rihanna, when she did her first beat of Rihanna. Her first video.
Whole fucking career.
The Riddla now, bubbling Rihanna. Like,
you know what I mean? Start to finish, nigga. Start to finish with that.
I lie. Upon the replay, the fucking work. You
know what I mean? Start to finish, man.
So hold on. Let me ask you something. So how big? Let me tell you something, cause one of my dog them, you know. So I was there for the pandemonium, right, of DAINTE CRIME. So when now, Give Me the Light dropped, how big was that impact? Because let me tell you something, all I heard was DAINTE CRIME.
You were high school. You were the same school as me, you know.
How big was the impact? Hold on. Bring Get Mad on, because I remember Get Mad telling me a story how the girls them running him down. Get Mad, put Get Mad in the middle here.
Yeah, that impact was crazy, brother. Crazy in the city. I remember going to high school, going to places, and people are like, "Yo, that's the guy from the Sean Paul video." My daughter's born in New York, in Brooklyn. I went there, visited, and I was in a party, brother, and they played the Just Give Me the Light video. I swear everybody was doing our dances in the whole party in Brooklyn. It was crazy, cuz.
That's impact, B. That's impact.
Yeah, that's what you call impact. That's what you call impact, yo. Imagine you're out of town. You're out of town. You're in the dance. You're hearing the song playing, and you're watching the whole dance doing your dances. Them.
Yeah,
it's like mind blowing, bro.
I'll give you another game changer. You shot fucking Get Busy twice. Niggas got shot at the first video.
Yo, you don't have to tell me. You don't have to tell me.
You know what I mean? Come on, man.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Remember, right? On the top of the street, somebody got shot. Then they shut the whole thing down, and then we had to do it again. I remember.
Right. Come on, man.
Brooklyn, go ahead.
I didn't remember that till Riddla said that. Honestly, I wish we could.
Brooklyn, your audio.
Next question.
Go on.
We're trying to bring
Can
Brooklyn.
You guys hear me now?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Yep.
Can you hear me? Okay, so everybody knows that the famous dance that Ponytail does, right? Everyone calls it the ponytails, but everybody knows it as. It's not that.
That nigga right there.
No,
hold on.
That's right there.
Hold on. Don't eat off
I
my
told
head.
her.
Don't eat off my head. Manure. I got ridiculed yesterday about it. I know. Listen, I know. But because she did it in the video, everyone just start calling it that, even though we know that's not what it is. So I want to know who made up that dance and how and who taught it to her, and so on and so forth. Like
the backstory.
The backstory behind that.
It's called
because that dance is famous. Everybody does that dance.
Jiminy Cricket.
No, I know it's the Jiminy Cricket, but I'm saying when people say it, they say that.
That's called the Jiminy Cricket.
Quick explanation. The dance got made up in the hallway in 6 Glamorgan. Me and Prezi made it up. We had like little siblings, and we were watching the show. And the show was called Little Teapot. So we were doing a little teapot. Then we started doing a little 1, 2, 1, 2 steps. Prezi, I showed Prezi the step, and Prezi, like, you know, he mastered the step. And after when he mastered the step, we came with a name with it. And we called it the Jimmy Cricket. And the reason
Jiminy
why
Cricket.
Ponytail and everyone got to know it, as we said, we used to perform a lot of places and a lot of parties. And everyone used to see our dance moves and go home and practice it. And at that video shoot, Give It a Light, we taught everybody the dance move. From Tanisha, Little X, Sean Paul, and even all the background dancers. We taught everyone the dance moves. But being the guys, we got edited out of the video doing the dance moves because of politics. I'm not gonna explain politics. You get me?
Okay. The reason why I said that is because everyone started. No, I'm saying everybody started to call it the ponytail after the. Do you guys remember when she went on 106 when the 106 in Park episode where she was showing Free how to do it? Well, how she was showing Free how to do it, and then Free turned around and Free's like, "Show me the ponytail dance." So from that, I know you guys made it up, but from that is where people took it and brought it and created, made it seem like it was that.
Hold on. So she never knew you guys made it up, you know. Me.
Okay, stop.
Yeah, you get a 101.
Hold on. Because as Masa mentioned, we went to high school. We went to high school together, you know. So the man would come to the school. The man would always come to the school and done the place. You get what I'm saying? And I'm watching Masa. I'm watching Masa and Blenda do the dance outside. And the man Jimmy the Cricket, and the man them are going Jimmy the Cricket, and the man them are, and they're going it. So I'm saying this one, you're mad red, see? I'm saying one, now when I see Ponytail do it now, I knew automatically it was the man them's move. So that's what it is. But it's good that we could finally put that piece to rest and let them know, say, our phone a thing. It's
yeah, because a lot of people, even in America,
hire us for some work, you know?
Yo, I have somebody. We have some.
Even in America,
that guy right there.
Yo, you guys. We have some. Yo, you guys. Yo, we have some. Yo, we have some people in the comments. We have some people in the comments that were saying that we have some people in the comments were saying that you guys were in the mall. You guys were in the mall giving autographs to people.
Yeah. Listen.
Yo,
I don't know what I'm saying
right now.
Somebody was in the comments. Yo, somebody in the comments must have got an autograph. Somebody in the comments must have got an autograph.
One day I went to Eaton Center, Young Street. I'm walking down the street. A little kid's like, "That's the guy from the Sean Paul video. Can I have your autograph?" I never signed an autograph in my life.
Not gonna lie though, I'm not gonna leave out mad skills. I'm not gonna leave out mad skills, you know what I mean? Those guys, you know what I mean? It's like yin and yang, you know, bad and good, up and down, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the thing. When it came to dancing in Toronto,
it helped did what we had to do, and then the man them took it over and built it where it need to go. You know what I mean? I give homage to where niggas where they put their strength at. You get what I'm saying to you?
Definitely.
We were just raw. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What did I say?
Organized.
I told you.
Some niggas were organized, which is fine.
I told you that.
You're gonna hear that soon.
You have to give credit where credit is due.
No, but I said that. I said you guys are very raw. I said you guys' style is very raw.
It's like yin and yang. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Literally.
So we were Dainty Crime. Dainty Crime were freestyle dancers.
Mad Skills were routine dancers.
What did I tell you?
That's how we were segregated as
because
dancers. Yes.
And the one we grew up
yeah.
together, you get me?
So you know what? We talked about that still.
Look at this. These pictures from back in the day. Dainty Crime and Mad Skills. Me, Deshaun, and Maya. We've been on the scene together. You know what I'm saying? We're just rivals at first. We've been through it.
You guys hold that. You guys hold that. We're gonna get more deep into it. Don't spill all the gems yet. Don't give us all the gems yet.
So here's what you guys hold on to the line. We're gonna bring in Mad Skills, and then we're gonna bring back the dog them. All right? It's a love thing. DAINTE CRIME. How you mean?
All right, so yeah, you guys hold tight. We'll be back in a couple minutes. All right. Big up to DAINTE CRIME. Big up to DAINTE CRIME. Big up to Masa Becks. Big up to Riddla. Big up to Blenda. Big up to Get Mad. Big up to T-Trav. Broke Up. Big up to One Dance. Big up to everybody. DAINTE CRIME is a group that is full of talent. And when we say full of talent, we mean full of talent. Right? Again, so big up everybody. And all the man them are still working, and the man them are still carrying on their own business. So feel free to check out the man them's pages.
You got, you know what I mean? You got Masa TV. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know what? You guys, give a plug. Everybody give a plug.
You know what I mean? We sitting around, you know what I mean? Niggas mobile, niggas kick up, you know what I mean? Niggas is in the office, you know what I mean? Niggas is doing shit. We all here. Enough love. Thank you for the show.
No problem. Bless up. We're gonna bring them back on in a couple minutes.
Okay, because he said thank you for the show. Like he goes
come on, we gotta say thank you for our part. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I like to say thank you. You know what I mean?
All right, so big up DAINTE CRIME. You guys feel free to hold tight in the lobby. We're gonna bring on Skills, and then we'll have some general talk in a couple minutes. All right, so one moment.
Boo, 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 boo.
All right, guys, man, that's DAINTE CRIME. How you guys feeling about DAINTE CRIME and some of the info that you guys heard? Was there any new info you guys didn't know that you guys heard just now? Or were you guys up to your stats on the DAINTE CRIME?
Up to the stats. I just want to clarify the same thing and make it be known so can put it out there. Because like I said, everybody in America, no, I'm dead ass. Like people in America, they don't call it the Jiminy Cricket. They call it the ponytail. So that's why I just wanted to clarify it. So anytime somebody tries to, oh, it's her, I can now back it up with some, I did my research.
Yeah. So for me with them, it's a fam thing. So I was there for a lot of it. Like as they're building certain things, and me and the man them grow, like from me and Ridge from, I know Ridge from maybe 8-9 years old. I know Blends from our moms all grew up together and stuff. So from we're babies and stuff like that, you know what I mean? So it's fams, dog. So I'm just glad that we're able to just get them their flowers right now, you know what I mean? And now to the next crew that I was a fan of as well, and that I seen when I watched them, I was amazed at their, at how well they put things together, and just hearing their names, and I'm like, who are these guys? Like, let's do it, man. Mad Skills. Let's bring them on.
Now, before I bring them on, I think I have a piece of footage here.
Yeah.
Let me just see if I can find this footage, because when it comes to Mad Skills, these guys, again, this is another crew that's full of talent and mashed up Toronto in them time, yeah. Let me just see if I can locate this clip here.
Popping on film. What's he on?
Mad Skills. Yo, you guys see the outfits though? You catch the outfits.
Yeah, the jerseys. Slim Jones in the background?
Probably. Hey!
Rusty, hey! And all of that is girls, you know.
Man, pull up that. I mean,
Pull up that. Again,
yeah.
big up, Mad Skills.
And it's funny, some people may watch it and say, that's what's the big deal? But it's evolution. When you're the first to do something, it's a different thing. You know what I mean? So respect to the man them.
All right, so we're just waiting on the rest of the skills to join us. But I think we should start by bringing on Frogga. Frogga, are you there? Frogga, are you there?
Yo.
Big up, Frogga.
No respect.
Mad Skills.
Hi, Frogga.
What's up? Thanks for having me.
No problem. Cardi and Deshaun were in the lobby. I just talked to Deshaun. I think he's going to be punching back in a couple minutes. But I just wanna also welcome Mad Skills to the show. Now, when it comes to dancing in Toronto, we just spoke with Dainty Crime.
Is it frozen?
He's good. We just spoke with Dainty Crime. And when it comes to dancing in Toronto, I don't think you could ever just mention one dance crew, because if you're talking about one crew, you have to be talking about the other. Now, we're blessed to have the original Mad Skills crew with us today. Now, there were a number of members of Mad Skills. Right now, we have Frogga, Deshaun, Cardi, we have Playa, we have there's so much members of Mad Skills. Frogga, welcome to the show, and let us know about Mad Skills. Let us know what Mad Skills is. First, let's just start there.
Oh shit. I would rather start with Deshaun and Bacardi because that's the original three. But I'd say Mad Skills is probably the beginning, just like Dainty Crime said, probably the beginning of I'd have to say the best routine dance group. You know what I mean? We took it to a different level, and that level was pretty high. You know, we made it to Spring Bling and certain videos, and you know, we did show Dainty Crime too. We did a lot of shows with them too. You know, I also have to big Ruckus. They're Ruckus, so I have to put them in there for us. You know what I'm saying? To do the dancers, you know, we started watching them first. You know, there's a lot of professional dancers that influenced us to get to the level we're at, you know.
Yo, you know what? Here's what I'm thinking to do here, because I feel like the family doesn't want to be out there by himself right now, you know. So if Deshaun and the next fams is punching in, what I say is, for those who don't remember or can't have not seen, I think I sent you 2 links, Wiggs. I think we should just run those 2 vids, let people know what we're talking about. as far as showing the get busy, showing the give me the light. Let the audience get a taste of, outside of, doing a performance in an auditorium. Let them see the professional type.
All right, definitely. Well, let's run this video, and this is another epic video, I would say, in terms of the dancehall scene and where it brought some of our legends.
And then because I think we need to get Deshaun and the next family on here.
Oh, we got Bacardi. We got Bacardi with us. Bacardi, you there? You can hear me? Cardi, can you hear me? Your phone's on mute. Big up everybody that's watching. Do remember, if you're tuning in, turn it up. If you see the link, share the link. And do remember to subscribe and follow VuPointz on all social media platforms. This is the weekly session. Knowledge is power. And we are here for the people, right? Today, the show is about dancers that change the game, right? And we are blessed to have with us right now Mad SKYLZ out of the east end of Scarborough. We have Frogga and we have Cardi. Cardi, can you hear me?
He's on mute.
Can you hear me?
He's on mute.
Your phone's on mute. Can you hear me now? Hear me now? All right, people, thanks for your patience. We're just making sure the audio is good.
Wiggs, let's bring it in, man. Let's bring it in.
All right, we're gonna bring in this video while we tune that up. So they had to like reshoot the whole video. So it's crazy, man. So Bacardi, are you there? Can you hear us now? I'm not hearing you.
All right, so.
All right, yeah, I'm not sure why. While he fixes up his audio. Frogga, let us know about that video, because we seen you front and center in that video a couple times, doing all them fancy moves and all them things. So again, like when you guys were coming up with all these creative routines and things, like how were you guys able to just come up with these ideas just like that?
Hello?
Cardi, yes, you can hear us now.
Yeah,
good.
Yeah, I got you.
We used to practice every single day in Deshaun's basement. Oh, you locked?
Oh, you're there. Okay.
Cardi.
Cardi, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show.
One of my favorites, Bacardi.
Sorry, just came off the road, man. Just pulled in.
Yeah, no problem, man. Respect for joining us. So again, as you know, this episode is about dancers that change the game, and this episode could not happen without Mad SKYLZ on the line, right? So I was speaking with Deshaun a couple minutes ago. His phone is dead. I believe he's just going home. And I think he's gonna load it up. But in the meantime, we're blessed to have Frogga and Bacardi. So you guys, just again, we just seen that Sean Paul video. Let us know how you guys were able to come up with some of these moves. Frogga, I think you said you guys practice every day.
Yeah, we're practicing every day in Deshaun's basement. So we started in a small spot. We didn't really have no studio or nothing like that. And you were saying, how did we come up with it? Is watching a lot of videos, but mostly just really off the top. You used to make it up, and there's a lot of our moves that are in videos right now. I'm not gonna call out any videos of professional artists, you know what I'm saying? Copy that shit. So
that's funny.
But yeah, everything made up, man. Everything made up. Started all in the basement.
Not even in the basement, bro. That's where we moved it to. We started on the driveway. We were dancing on the driveway outside.
But that's when it's warm outside.
You know what I mean? No, that's when the dance group kind of started coming. Like, it was summertime. We just started just dancing on the road and stuff like that. On the driveway, making up moves. You know what I mean? Traveling back and forth to the west. We used to dance with a crew called Crystals. Big up to Crystals
Yeah,
back
shout out to
then.
Crystals.
Yeah, you know, we have to give them their flowers still, because, you know, Crystals kind of put Mad Skills on, because that's kind of like the connection of how the dancing, and fell in love with the dancing from there, from York University, going there practicing every day, and then coming back to the ends and, you know, linking up with the man them, and, you know, we all just said, yo, let's do this. You know?
So let me ask you guys something. So I mentioned that when I went, I would hear about Mad Skills. I'm like, I'm hearing Mad Skills. As I said, I know DAINTE CRIME because it's bloodline stuff over there. But I was hearing about, yeah, man, I was hearing about Mad Skills. I went to some shows, took you guys in, una mash up the place same way, right? It's a different kind of style, but your choreography was just like you had it tight. So what made you guys, I don't know, was there a focus on getting the choreography down tight, or it was just kind of a natural thing? Or because I can see that's what I could definitely see with you guys, your choreography and your creativity. So tell me about the choreography and creativity. What made you guys focus on the choreography and creativity?
Because the choreography and the creativity, that's what kind of separate us from the rest of the dancehall dancers, you know what I mean? Because most dancehall dancers back then, they were more of freestyle dancers, you know what I mean? Just go on the dance floor and just mash up the place and just do a 1-2 thing, you know? But then we took all of our unique styles and our ideas, and, you know, even we take scripts from movies, you know what I mean? It's just shit that was just popping, you know? And we put that all into skits and try to make a movie. That's what they call it nowadays, you know?
I like that. Try to make a movie. I like that.
Like paint a picture with her dancing, you know, inspire. We inspired a lot of kids, man. We change the game.
Now,
you know.
Now one thing I noticed was that, like, because you guys know when it comes to Mad Skills, I was around, so I could tell the story. But again, it's you guys' show, so we gotta let you guys let you guys tell the story. Now whether it was from Oshawa or whether it was all the way down to somewhere in Brampton, if there was a talent show that was going on or a competition or anything, Mad Skills was there. Now, like, who was the one responsible for making sure you guys were on the list, making sure you guys were at every talent show? I know there were, because I used to go to school talent shows, I used to go to competition talent shows, city talent shows, and you guys were on every single talent show. So how did you guys manage that? And who organized it?
It was, man. It was a lot of it was a lot of heads behind it, but more so like we were in demand. So people were having talent shows that could see that they could make a quick buck off of, you know, doing this and having us on the bill or whatnot. They were reaching out. And then we have like we had Maxine as the manager at one point. Shout out Maxine, shout out Susie, shout out Trevor. You know.
So you guys actually had management.
Yeah, we had a team. We had a team.
Four people. Jeez.
Four. We started with Nikki Green. You know what I mean? That's family too. Then Maxine came in. We added Trevor. We had Susie. You know what I mean? We had a lot of people taking care of our paperwork while we were just doing the meat of it all. You know what I mean?
Shout out them routines, man.
Well, shout out to you guys on that too, because I'll even admit, because even back then when I knew you guys were on road, I didn't know you guys had, like, I know some of the people you guys were talking about, but I didn't know you guys had a pen to paper management team. So I gotta big you guys up on that, because bro, we were like 14, 15, 16 going all these places. So I could imagine when people want to book you guys and are paying and things like that, you know, so things got to get organized. So shout out to you guys on that for sure.
You know what, and I think that's a big thing that you guys said. You know, you mentioned that you had management doing the managing, and you all were focused on the creativity. And that's where in this day and age, people want to be everything. You have one person that don't want nobody to touch anything. They want to be the manager. They want to be the artist. They want to be the book, the person who books the shows. You have to focus on your craft and hire or designate positions to people that are not the artists to take care of those other pieces. So that was a good move for you guys. That was a good move.
All right, now I just want to take a second and welcome Deshaun to the show. Deshaun, can you hear me?
Yeah, man.
All right, so if you don't know, Deshaun is one of the founding members of the Mad Skills crew. Now, again, I'm blessed to have these three on here because these guys are like my brothers, right? And these guys are talented beyond a level, right? Now, when it comes to gelling things together, I think this man in the middle was the kind of one to kind of keep things, well, not to say keep it meshed, but everybody knew this guy as well. When it came to Mad Skills, it was you had to know about this guy. Deshaun, welcome to the show. Frog, we heard from Frogga, we heard from Cardi. They gave us a little input on their history. Just give us a let the people know who you are and where you fit into the Mad Skills madness.
Hey, how you doing, Andy? Brother, man, honestly, it's God-given, man. It's God-given. Like, the way how God bless, our crew when we're younger and we're, like, just trying to figure out how we're going to get, busy and get known and, be out there and stay out of trouble. Dancing was the only outlet that we had. So, I don't know. It was like something guided me to grab the man them off the block and work out thing, you know what I mean? Like, it was Longa originally. Longa was the one that originally told us, yo, come to the Pearson Talent Show. And that's how we started, from there. Yeah, well,
Bacardi and Frogga were telling us how, it started from the driveway, then you guys went into the basement, you guys went from talent shows, and then we all know where you guys, it went from the talent show to international stage show. Now, I don't want to talk about it. Brooklyn, what? Maybe you should talk about this. Maybe you should talk about this international stage show that I think I heard something about this long time ago. I'm not sure.
Are you crazy? You already know what time it is. I don't even need to do all of that. Like, you guys already know. All you guys already know. I love you guys. Deshaun, Bacardi, all you guys. Frogga, I love you guys.
Frogga B.
How did you guys get?
Sorry.
First off, I need to ask 2 questions. How did you guys make it to Spring Bling? Because a lot of people don't know that you guys were on a stage with a lot of legends.
Say BET Spring Bling. The young youths may not know just Spring Bling.
Sorry, BET Spring Bling for those black, you already know. And secondly, who made up that little surf or when you're on top, Mr. What is it called? The beads, Mr. Beads. And the thing I need to know who made that up. Who created that? Because that shit was sick.
Honestly, man, anytime I used to go to sleep, man, I used to do the most creation at nighttime. So before I would fall asleep, I would think about how can we dust these youths, these states youths, and be on top. So, I just kind of create that before I went to sleep and kind of bring it to practice and, and learn from the mandem, feed from the mandem, Frogga was a big asset in hip hop. Cardi was a big asset in reggae, and you know what I mean? And the other guys, they were big assets as well. But, honestly, we all pulled together. Tabby, Playa, Stacy, Ponytail.
Shout out Tabby.
Shout out
Pony.
Pulled together.
So how did you guys, the Spring Bling, how did that come about? Like, was that a management decision where you guys asked? Like, were you guys requested? How did that come about?
I told my mom, we want to go 106 in Park. Maxine, that's her name. I told her I want to go 106 in Park. So her and Susie who's in St. Vincent, bless up, big up. She and my mom came together, got a video, audition tape, sent it to BET.
Hold up. I gotta cut this off for a second, a quick second. As far as I can remember, we were requested.
Yes.
and we were told that we had to
Reset
do an
that district
audition.
taping.
We were requested by BET. Yes,
Yes.
we did not just go and apply. We were requested.
They called you guys,
Oh,
eh?
Now you
except
can
for
continue
So,
your
yo,
story.
Frogga.
except for
So
Cardi.
now,
Yes, they
I'm
did.
just,
Thank you,
I'm
brother.
trying to get my, I'm trying to get my timing correct. So I'm
Extra
asking,
honey and
was this
extra
before or after the
Red Bull.
Sean Paul videos? Them.
Come again?
This was
The only one
after.
we,
This
I
was
think
this
the only
after.
one we
This
did
was after the Sean Paul videos. Them, right?
This is before.
Yeah,
This is before.
This was
This
before.
before.
only after
This
Get
was
Busy.
before, yeah.
Okay.
Get Busy, I think was done. No, I'm pretty sure Get Busy was done already.
Okay, so
No,
that's that's.
Didn't Give Me the Light come first?
No, yeah, it did. That's right.
Yeah,
Give Me the
Nah,
Light
it was
came
before,
first.
fam.
That's right.
It was
No,
before.
no,
Yeah,
no.
'cause
Get
Give Me
Busy
the
was
Light.
first.
No,
Give Me the Light
wait,
was-
but when you guys went on 106 and Ponytails did the thing, Give Me the Light already came out because that's how
right.
Free asked
I
her to
wasn't.
do the
Oh, okay,
ponytails
okay.
dance.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah,
right.
yeah.
That's
yeah,
how
yeah.
Free asked her to do the
Yeah.
ponytail dance.
It was not in Give Me the Light. I was
I mean,
not.
sorry, the Jimmy D Cricket. Sorry.
Yeah, stop calling it the ponytail dance.
Sorry, it's
So
a habit.
Frogga, let me ask you. So let me ask you guys, like as a dance group from Toronto, you know, we're under 19. You guys are building up. Like, how did it feel when you guys to hear? Because them time BT was hot. So how did it feel to be like, yo, these guys are calling us. We're going on that stage. Like, how did that feel for you guys?
I was excited as shit, but to tell you at the same time, I was worried because there was a few of us that couldn't cross the border at that time. So I was worried that some of us couldn't get across, and you know, this and that. But most of us made it across. The main core guys made it across, and you know, we had to pull a couple other people, and you know, made it work. But
Man,
not
you guys.
everybody made it. Not everybody made it.
So
So it could have been a lot better.
and were you guys more
Thank you,
like,
brother.
was the overall consensus
Thank you,
more
brother.
excited or
God bless you.
nervous?
For
What
me,
was
I
that?
was excited. I was more excited.
You guys, Bacardi,
Okay,
yourself?
Johnny. God
Of
bless
course, I
you.
was excited. It was my
All-
first time going to
All
America.
right.
Oh, that was your first time going to the States, period?
Period, bro.
And then on top of that, you're gonna be on BET on a big stage in front of tens of thousands of people.
And I was fairly new to the country as well. So like I'm like, yo, this is man, a superstar. Yeah, top. You know what I mean? The family yard can watch it and say, oh, that.
So yo, let me ask you something, Cardi. So yard man, right? How come Mad SKYLZ, and maybe you guys did this intentionally, but how come Mad SKYLZ wasn't as prominent in the dance hall, like let's say a DAINTE CRIME? Like how come we didn't see you guys? Maybe I seen you, I don't know, but I don't feel like I seen you guys in the dance hall. So what was that about?
We were in the dance hall, but we weren't prominent in the dance hall because the dance hall scene only goes so far. We're trying to take it other places.
Okay,
we're trying to hit different market. You know what I mean? So it was the dance hall was for us to go and have fun, and you know what I mean, dance and freestyle, and you know what I mean.
So it wasn't really a focus, is what you're saying. It wasn't really a focus. The dance hall scene in Toronto to be there, to be present here.
It wasn't the main focus. It wasn't the main focus.
The main focus was to get out there, to be more out there in the exposure. Like, you know what I mean? Like that was the main focus for me. The only reason why we're big in dancehall is because of Epiphany. You know what I mean? We were the only dance group. Yeah. We're the only dance group to come out with dancehall routines. Right? So we were the only all boys. We were the first of its kind at that time. That's the only reason why we were big in the dancehall scene.
7 of us.
In Epiphany. I remember Epiphany was connected to Yad, right? So
Yeah.
Okay, so you're saying that you guys were in the dance. So the Epiphany days, you guys were in the dance hall at that point. But as you got older, you kind of transition out of that.
Don't get it twisted. Dancehall made Mad SKYLZ who Mad SKYLZ were. You know.
Say that again.
Dancehall made Mad SKYLZ. because that's where we started, but we wanted to go further out.
Oh, it
I mean,
definitely
we wanted to be
started.
more
It
versatile
definitely
with it,
started
you
us.
know?
It makes sure.
Yeah, it definitely started us, fam.
Okay.
But then we incorporated dancehall with the hip hop and with the tips, and it just worked. You know what I mean? It just
Yo,
worked.
I'll be back. Yo, my phone is dying. I'll be back.
Okay. All right, we'll be here. We'll be here.
Okay, so what I say, Wiggs, let's drop another vid. No, this conversation was good, but you have another question for them?
Well, yeah, I wanted to know. Well, we have a question from the audience. First of all, one of the posters wanted to know, number one, can you guys still dance?
Without question. Without question.
Without question. Okay. And then
Cardi, can you? He answered. You didn't answer.
Bacardi, same question.
Can't hear him though. I think he's on mute again.
Hold on. No, so you know what we're gonna do? Deshaun's phone is charging. I think what we should do is we should bring back some of the members of Dainty Crime as well, and then we could ask some general questions and see how everybody's doing.
Yeah, but you know what? I want you to give them a vibe of cause we showed the Get Busy, the Give Me the Light, if you don't mind.
Hold on, let me just see
check it out. Let's drop that so they know what time it was. You know what I'm saying, in the city and for Toronto music and Toronto dancehall and them thing that and dancehall as a whole.
Well, hold on there.
Run it and then let's bring back everybody and close it off right.
Big video.
All right, so Frogga and Cardi, hold tight. We're just gonna play this quick video, and then we're gonna get back into the conversation. 1 second.
Because I want to know about the famous wall.
Who we have? So again,
you can't stop it there, sir. After the money ready for done it, we are deal with Wiggs. Pull up.
you know the algorithms with the copyrights thing, them different. Yo, so again, I just want to take a minute and welcome everybody back to the show. If you're just tuning in, this is the VuPointz. Look, you see what I'm talking about? The Instagram just chopped off. You want to know why? Sean Paul. Don't worry, I'm going to start it back up.
And where's the tube chop off too?
Nah, man, tube live. But I'm going to run everything back. But don't worry.
Oh, they suspended us for that?
Nah, man. Me have embassy.
Your fault, G. It's your fault, Jada, man.
But anyway, again, if you're just tuning in, we have Mad Skills and we have Dainty Crime on the line. Masa, you just checking on the next phone? We have Mad Skills and we have Dainty Crime on the line. We heard from Dainty Crime and we heard from Mad Skills. Now we are blessed to have them both on the screen in the conversation at the same time. Right? So again, I would like to big up and bless all of you for being here. Respect for what you have done for Toronto and what you have done in this dancing game. Right? Now, Brooklyn, you have a question you'd like to ask the panel?
Yes. Okay, so before we get into the nitty gritty, there's a lot that people have been speculating for years that I know you guys are probably acquaintances, friends, whatever the case may be. But everyone always thought because you guys were so talented, you guys were both creative in your own ways, but it was hard for people to choose which dance crew they wanted to go with. So with that being said, people always thought, because at talent shows, they used to always, think about who would go before who or who would go after who to keep the crowd live or whatever the case may be. Did you guys ever, just to clear the air, did you guys ever have like a team clash or an issue or nothing, or was it just straight? It was straight dancing. When it came to dancing, were you guys like really? Did you guys ever like butt heads? And I don't mean fight.
It was rival all the time. It was all the time rivalry. Every time we seen them, anywhere we seen them, it was a rival.
It started.
Yep,
started from HHMS at Victoria Park.
And who won that competition?
So hold on. So does anybody, whether it was, okay, does somebody remember the first time at minimum 3 and 3 of you were at the same dance and we're like, okay, what's going on here?
HHMS. We're at the same dances all the time.
Many times.
Literally.
Town center.
So somebody give me a story. Somebody give me a story.
Town Center is a good example.
Listen, most of the time, it was them entered in the competition. We were never entered. We were never involved. We just came to crash.
For real.
We're not on the field. We're jumping on the stage.
Riddla, you're on
crashing that.
You're on mute.
Yeah,
Riddla,
that was DAINTE CRIME. That was DAINTE CRIME. But in all fun and games, though, you can't have two great teams. You can't have
Riddla,
great teams without rivalry.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? You need rivalry.
It was fun, man.
To make it interesting. That's why people gotta recognize that we were probably the greatest dancers in Toronto. We were the greatest dancers in Toronto.
Bro,
the
day we clashed at Town Center is the day Give Me the Light was aired on TV.
Oh yeah?
That day was crazy.
The same day.
Outside of Town Center.
Because Ponytails was shipped off on an local excursion to make another video that same week.
Okay. Did something happen at that talent show? Like, was there a fight at the end of it?
Always.
Yeah. Bro,
like a huge one, right?
We had dancers. We had artists.
Crowd fight.
Crowd fight. Every
I
I
remember.
Had a talent.
It was a crowd fight.
Yeah, come on, man.
Yeah, I think it was my cousin. My cousin,
I think it was
my cousin got arrested with an axe that day.
Bro,
I think it was Mad Skills fans.
It was Mad Skills fans versus Dainty Crime fans, eh?
You're the best rival.
Yeah.
They had their fan base, bro. They were large with it.
Hold on. The best arrival was the Benzino video shoot.
See? I'm talking short. The Benzino video shoot.
Capture live.
Big war.
We were all there.
Yeah, so somebody tell me about that one. Somebody tell me about the Benzino video shoot.
Okay, the Benzino video shoot was the best arrival we ever had.
It was stupid.
I don't know. It got crazy though.
Just got crazy. Everybody wanted the light in front of the G wagon. Everybody
wanted the light. It was a war.
Even when you see the footage of the Benzino footage shoot, we're all clapping. Every dance you guys do.
So hold on. So is there footage? Do we have footage of any of this? Is there any footage of any of this?
Benzino right now. Any footage? Look at the Benzino. The party.
No, not his video. I'm talking footage of the.
No, man. There's no cameras.
Them footage
any footage out there right now?
Video camera them time, man.
On tape.
I have a question.
Come on, man.
So I have a question for you guys.
We got facts. Everybody here has facts.
I have a question.
Yeah,
so if they were to say back in the day, I need the top 3 to go against each other, who would it be from Mad Skills and from Dainty Crime? Who would be the top 3 that you guys would put in the ring and say, okay, these are the guys that can battle each other? Who are the top 3 for both?
That was the problem. There was no top 3. There was a squad or a mob. Niggas were coming in. Niggas were hungry. You know what I mean? Niggas was hungry, man.
Yo, me, I'm in there regardless. I'm involved.
All right, so let me.
I'm like the Scorpion. They got it set in the Scorpion, yeah.
So let me ask you guys a question. So after you guys had each crew had set their base and their foundation, we noticed that you each had made branches off of your squads, whether it was adding new members or whether it was making new factions of your group. Tell me what brought you guys to that idea, whether it was Mad Skills and the other factions, or Dainty Crime and the younger section, and Skills Gone Mad. You know what I mean? Like, let us know what made you guys decide to expand your crew.
So basically, for me, from being in all these music videos and stuff, and people recognizing me, like I had youth and like young guys and young girls in the community that wanted to dance. So one day, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna make a young dance group we're called Dainty Crime. So I made a young boys dance group called Crime Unit, and then I had a bunch of girls. I did an audition and stuff. I had a bunch of girls try out, and I made a girl group called Crime Unit, and then we enrolled them in some talent shows and stuff, and they did their thing, and then they became popular, and that's basically where it started for us,
That's good. And then so you said the Crime Unit was the ladies part of the Dainty Crime?
No, Crime Unit was the boys, and Dime Unit was the girls.
Oh, Dime Unit. Okay.
Yeah.
And then what about Mad Skills? Same question, because we know you guys had some different factions in that branched off of Mad Skills as well. So let us know some of those divisions and what made you guys come up with that idea.
Honestly, after after a few talent shows and the name was getting out there and stuff like that, parents actually started bringing their kids and asking us to teach them to dance. So we just said, you know what? Let's just create some younger dance crews under us. So we had Skills Gone Mad, was the next generation under us, and then we had the Skills Are Us, was just like 5 and 6 year olds, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Secret weapons.
Like you said, you know what I like what you said? It's you guys were doing your thing, and then parents saw what you guys were doing, saw the positivity, and then said, yo, can you guys teach my young ones how to dance? So I like that, and I like that you guys actually took the time and nurtured them and said, no problem, let's do this. And like I said, I know for a fact you guys took your time and nurtured the younger generation from, like you said, 5 and 6. So big up yourselves on that as well, because I think that's something that was important for the game as well, to help bring in the next generation.
And you know about 50% of Skills Are Us kids, they're actors, huh?
Right now.
See, I didn't even know that.
Right now, actors living in LA.
Oh, like right now, currently.
Like right now.
You see, so you guys, with that being said, you guys should feel proud, because you guys were one of the ones that helped set that creative foundation. Let them know that don't hide your talents, feel free, and have fun and do what you need to do. So again, shout out to you guys for helping create that base for the youths as well.
Yeah, you know what? That's a good segue, because I was gonna ask both of the crews what you think your influence was, right?
Oh,
so as far as
right here, Lounge Clothing was my influence, and apart from that, we all about branding.
Okay, let me stop you there.
As Jada Man, you're branding as, EP. You're branding as,
Now, Riddla, let me interject.
Branding now as adults, we gotta own something as Black people or as human beings. We gotta own something. You know what I mean? Save 10% of your earnings.
Exactly.
That's the mind frame of leaving the block or leaving the hood or leaving the dance hall. What's next?
But hold on, Rids. What? That's a big point. But where I was gonna go Cause you jumped in, cause I know you're ready to jump in. Your influence on like the next generation, I was gonna say. Cause you see how the man that mentioned that some of the skills got, what are they called? Skills are us. Sorry if I'm messing it up, but some of those young bucks are acting and stuff. So what dancers do you think, or people in general, do you think you had a direct influence on? Like just, and what are they doing? You could drop some names or talk about what some of the people are doing right now that you had a direct influence on.
Being direct?
Well, I would say maybe even direct or indirect, because and I'm not to answer for you, but I would say if it wasn't for you guys,
if I'm gonna swing any fingers, I'm gonna swing it like at Deshaun, a man like Getman who always wants to teach. You get what I'm saying to you? Deshaun always wants to teach. I bother him to teach.
Well, look, let me jump in.
He has that mind frame. So, you know what I mean? If I can't do it, I'd rather someone else can do it.
Well, let me jump in with that being said, because I'm glad you brought that up, because I was doing my research and I think it was last year or the year before, Deshaun had a program where he was helping teach younger youths to dance. And in your ventures right now, you provide clothing and you have your brand as well. So I saw that you guys were able to find a way to link up and make sure that you guys are still staying connected and helping that younger generation. I believe you provided all the clothing and Deshaun was providing the dance routine or something like that, if I'm correct.
Yeah, well, I actually enrolled my two daughters to actually attend the function. So,
well, you see what I mean? That's
that's choice of words. Thank you. You know what I mean? I enrolled my daughter to.
Yeah, get mad. I got the video. I'm going to try to load it up.
To get the lifestyle of being in a rec room and dancing with other kids, interacting with kids. Are we doing that right now? We're not doing that right now. No. That was the last of it. The last.
Yo, Wiggum.
Yeah.
Big up Deshaun.
Apart from that.
Hold on.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying though, Wiggum. Apart from that, I had a contract with the Girls and Boys Club where they gave me after school hours, maybe like 3-4 hours a day, where I used to teach kids how to dance.
You see, so that's good too, man.
Yeah, and it was funded by the school, you know.
You see, so again, and where were you doing that? Like in the East?
Get mad.
Yeah, I was in the East at a Girls and Boys Club.
So you see what I mean? Like, and these are the things that these are the reasons why I'm glad we're doing these type of shows, because again, I know all you guys personally, but I didn't even know that that you took it to that level where you were also mentoring the younger generation and doing official city run programs. So again, like these are the types of elevation that we respect, and these are the types of elevation that we love to see from the people that we grow up with, right? So again, big up yourself on that, both you and Deshaun, for taking those steps and taking that time to help mentor the younger generation.
So Brooklyn, you got something you want to ask?
Pardon me?
You got something you want to ask the crew?
Don't forget about the man them acting career too. You know, the man them start turn actor too.
Well, let us know.
Yo,
Beckles.
So here's the question. Where did dancing take you all? Okay, so let's ask them individually. Wiggs. All right, let's mute the mics if we need to. Where did dancing take you all? Right, we're here in acting. Where did it take each of you individually?
All right, let's start with Becks. So it seemed like you're an actor. So make me hear the story now.
We did a couple of behind the scenes. Get rich of that.
Wait. Say that again.
Wiggums, mute the other mics. Mute the other one.
Okay, hold on. Okay, yeah, you were. Let us know. Sorry about that. Go ahead.
Mic check, mic check. You got me? I'm live?
Yeah, man.
Back at it. Okay, yeah, we did some behind the scenes. Get Rich or Die Trying 50 Cent's Get Rich or Die Trying behind the scenes. What other movies did? Yeah, movies, man. Can't remember right now, you know? Riddla, jump in. Prezi.
Riddla, what has dancing done for you? What has it elevated you to? What did you branch off to? Let us know. Hold on one sec.
I said,
Sorry, go ahead.
it's to everything from going to parties and meeting girls to, you know what I mean, getting signed to a little local clothing line called Lounge. You know what I mean? Whenever we went out to dance, you know, we were fresh. As you can see in the video, we were fresh. We've always been fresh. You know what I mean?
Now, on that tip, let me just jump in. On that tip, right? Now, I don't think I know any other person in Toronto or people in Toronto, much less dancers in the entertainment business, that had their own stickers and had their own trading cards. So, like, how did you guys, somebody from Dainty Crime, let me know how that came about and that story.
Blends, jump in there, please. No.
Yeah, he's quiet.
Blenda, let us know. Let me just unmute Blenda 1 second. Go ahead, Blenda. Let us know how the Lounge story came about with the trading cards and the stickers.
She's the mute, bro.
Can you hear me?
He's on mute again. He's on mute.
Blenda, your phone's on mute. Yeah, Blenda, let us know how the Lounge story about the stickers and the trading cards and things like that came about.
Really? Just started from my buzz. We had a real buzz in the city before even the video, right? So a lot of the buzz just came from us just being from the community, being really out there, being at every party, being at every show, like you guys are saying, crashing people's shows. You know what I'm saying? Like at the point we were dancing against kids. So when that came about, we got the idea, like, Getman was saying, like, to start the young group, and Getman was the leader of that, like, you know what I mean? But the influence came from just being out there, being proactive. You know what I'm saying?
You guys were active in the city and you guys had that buzz.
All over the place. Had that buzz, you know what I'm saying? People could see us everywhere. You know, Riddla doesn't all grow at parties, big people parties. You know what I'm saying? He's been going parties for a long time. So when we started going parties, we had a bigger buzz that way. Then the love, you know what I mean? The love that we show everybody else, the battles, the hunger that we have. You know what I mean? It took us to another level where, you know what I mean? We're on an unimaginable fucking success. Where we might have thought where we might have gotten to a level where, you know what I mean? We know certain dances or certain people, or on a level where people actually look to us for, you know what I'm saying? The next dance or the next move or the next style. Or
people were waiting to see what was next.
Yeah. No, we had it. We just, where was it? You know what I'm saying? We had positive influences. We had the diversity. You know? Everybody brought a different thing to the table. We were just fresh all the time.
Yeah, that's what I liked. I liked that you guys were branded. You guys had the Lounge. So just like you said, no matter what event you guys were doing, whether it was in the dance, whether you guys were on the road, whether you guys were linking up and doing your thing, you guys were always fresh. Like that was one thing. It was like Dainty Crime, them on there up to the time. Like it was one of those things. Deshaun, same question.
There, you know what I'm saying? Really, on the real basis, if you really want to give roses, I want to say on forefront of everything, Riddla was on the forefront of everything. So when everybody reached out, they were like, yo, listen, Dainty Crime, Riddla, Blenda, you don't know the man, them are on it. So when they said Riddla and Blenda, they know it was going to be a family thing. So when we came to Lounge, it was just like, boom, family. You You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Lounge, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody who give us a little our love, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? T-shirt, got everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, that's what I would definitely say. You guys had the buzz. You guys had a buzz in the city, like you said, and then again, like even from what you guys are doing today, I can see that you guys had that branding mentality, that staying in the know, staying in the people's, staying in the know. You guys had that mentality from since back then.
No management, just raw talent, like just come from the streets. We just knew what, you know. No management, that's the thing. We had no management, no real, you know, real OG. We were just looking to what the next thing was gonna be, the next hottest thing. So we weren't privileged as Mad Skills, you know what I mean? Mad Skills had that raw. They also had that goddamn, you know what I'm saying? So know, like,
yeah, so we're bucked them at Epiphany where it was mutual. You know what I mean? Epiphany was our mutual ground where we couldn't no fuckery. We couldn't do nothing because the big people never watch. You know what I'm saying, dude? But you
Mad Skills.
You know what I mean? Real shit.
He's right. He's right. He's right.
Mad Skills, same question. So, like, where did the dancing take you guys? Whether it was still in dancing or where did that take you? What was that next level it brought you guys to?
Yo, honestly, dancing for me brought me to see the world, one, and see how, you know, how the industry is slimy.
Slimes!
Right? And
Super.
number three, it just showed me that I was a people's person and I'm supposed to be doing God's work. So,
man,
dancing
speak the facts.
Dancing brought me to a place. Dancing's brought me to a place of enlightenment. You know what I mean? So that's why I reached out to DAINTE CRIME. DAINTE CRIME, Mad Skills and DAINTE CRIME did something epic. Like,
Frogga?
we saved generations.
That's Deshaun. Yo, do you guys know these guys for wearing straw hats? You guys don't know these guys for wearing straw hats. I'm gonna take it way back, bro. These straw hat wearing niggas. You don't even see their face.
We were hustling them straw hats too. Don't on the
I know. Caravana, nigga. Nah, come on, man. I was out there.
DAINTE CRIME at STC.
OG.
I wish we recorded STC on talent shows. At STC, it was epic. When I mean epic, it was like, yo, the birth of DAINTE CRIME and Mad Skills. What up?
I have that.
And that's when
Scarborough versus Scarborough. Scarborough versus Scarborough.
Just talked about that. That's when you just had to give me the light. Video. It was like bomba clap.
That's on
the
you see facts. I'm only talking facts.
I'm like, yo, Blenda, watch when I catch Blenda. The one get mad, watch when I catch. Yo, Riddla think he's too nice. Watch when I catch him. I'm done Riddla quick.
At the time, you were the powerhouse.
That's what I want to get to Blenda. I'm like, yo, Blenda's the guy.
Come on,
man.
That's mixed smooth. That's mixed smooth over there, right there.
I was super mad. I was like, yo, Blenda, I'm gonna send my young boy after him. What did Blenda do? And then
that was the thing about Blenda. That was the thing about Blenda. You see him tall, but the man was smooth with it. And just like you said, if the man's short, you just see Blenda just be like, and just
and then get my jumping draws.
Guys, where's that
Yo, you guys are killing me right now.
No, that was
all right, yo, Wiggs, let's flow through that question.
Yeah, go ahead. You go ahead.
All right, yo. So hold on. So we wanna make sure every man could be able to touch it still. So pause. So Frogs. Yeah. So where did the dancing, the music scene, where did it take you? What did it do for you?
For me, it was just it was just for the experience and traveling. You know what I mean? We went a lot of places, not just Spring Bling. We went to Saskatchewan, Nova Scotia. You know what I mean? We went a lot of places, so it was
Oh, you guys went
experience
to
for
other
me.
provinces and all that too. Okay.
We hit like the whole east coast of Canada. We just didn't hit the west like that. You know what I mean?
Only Midwest.
So experience was or Midwest, right. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
well, that's definitely an experience. Imagine like dancing in a dance crew took you all over Canada, so and all over the states. So like, yeah, what an experience for sure.
Yeah, man.
Bacardi, same question.
Yo, one of the biggest experiences.
Bacardi.
Yeah. Well, for me,
dancing
dancing put me on game period.
2003.
Hold on.
Yo, Becks,
You could possibly see in our life.
Yo, Becks, easy, Becks, easy.
Wigs, mute it.
All right, so Bacardi's gonna answer, then we're gonna go to Becks.
Yeah.
Okay, Cardi, go.
Yeah, for me, dancing really just put me on game. You know what I mean? Dancing put me in the world. Like these guys said, it took me different places. I went to Nova Scotia and saw a place where there's all black people. There's a community just full of black people, like, and this was in Canada. That shit blew my mind. And the way the place looked, it reminds me of like Yard, place like where I come from and shit.
I heard Nova Scotia has enough black people over there.
Yo, I had the time of my life in Scotia. You know what I mean? The time was wicked. They had no cops. They had their own fire station. Boy, them don't come unless they call them. Type shit. Like, it was just a lit community. Yo. Big up North Preston.
Yeah, North Preston, surreal.
You know what I mean?
And South.
Trust me, to some other hillbilly place out Regina, whatever place, you know what I mean?
The man said Regina.
That's what it's called, Regina.
No, the way you say
Regina.
Yo, Bacardi, quick question. So was it a thing when you guys are going to these international and these like out of province talent shows? When you get there, do people know who you guys are already?
No.
Okay, so you guys were coming in. You guys had to show your skills at that time.
But remember, back then there was no Instagram and like.
You're right. Sorry, you're right.
Yeah, they don't know, bro. They don't know.
But after that, when we left.
But after we touched the stage, they knew.
They knew.
They fucking knew, bro.
And then they became dancers.
You know what I mean?
All right, so
yeah.
Let's see. Becks, you there still?
Yes, Becks.
Look, now him gone. Now him gone.
Where's Becks, yo?
In there.
All right, get mad. Talk to us. Yes. So let us know. Same question.
What's
Where
the
did the
question?
dance take you? Yeah, Jada, go ahead.
Yeah, so just what did dancing do? What did being a part of Dainty Crime do for you moving forward in your life? It could have elevated your mind, it could have brought you into this profession, you could have met this person that made this happen. Like, what did that do for you being a part of Dainty Crime and the dancing scene back in the day?
First of all, it gave me a business sense and like how to articulate myself and dealing with people like on a business level, you know what I'm saying? And I got to explore. Like, I've also been to every province myself. I've been to Manitoba, Saskatchewan. I've been to British Columbia. I've been to Nova Scotia. You know what I'm saying? I've been like we performed at the very first Much Music Awards outside.
It's true.
The very first time they had an outside performance, we performed.
Okay.
I was there.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, we've done a lot of stuff. We performed at Reggae Sumfest in like 2001 when the old Beyonce was still together.
Oh my God!
It's a Destiny Child.
Yeah, when the old Destiny Child was still together. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like we've done. We've got to meet like certain people. We've done music videos with like Rihanna, Sean Paul, Tweet, Beanie Man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Busta Rhymes, Splish Star. You know what I'm saying? Like, the list goes on, but it just gave us a chance to get out there in the world and see like what a different life is kind of like, you know what I'm saying? We experienced this from young, you know what I'm saying?
I like that. I like that. I like that. Was there anybody else that didn't answer that question, or can we flow to the next one? Okay. You know what? Rids kind of answered it, but Rids, you didn't touch on some of the things. What did that do for you? Being a part of.
On the phone. I think he's on.
Oh, he's on the phone. Okay.
Okay.
He's gonna answer. He's gonna answer.
Rids, what did being a part of DAINTE CRIME? What did that do for you? What impact? How did that impact your life? Like where you are now? What did it make you see? How did it turn you into the man you are today? Tell us about the impact of being a part of DAINTE CRIME.
You are DAINTE CRIME.
Like I said, DAINTE CRIME was a movement. It was a movement that, you know what I mean, I built in my head, and these individuals that you know what I mean, we handpicked each other. Becks, they used to go to his house and, you know what I mean, cheese and burger and certain little things and elevate with real niggas that help me, you know what I mean, help themselves, build themselves to be who they are beyond.
Mute everything. You gotta mute everything, fam.
Yeah,
mute everybody.
Yeah, Riddla, go ahead. Sorry.
Like I said, DAINTE CRIME was a movement of, you know what I mean, arrogant niggas. We're arrogant, every single one of us. Everybody is a star. There's 6 of us. Blenda, Get Mud, you know what I mean, Beans, T-Trav, Masa, me, original, the original 6. I built 6 stars off of that 6 Blood Morgan. You know what I mean? We're 6 stars that were just hard in the streets. Everybody had their own style. If they went somewhere, even with a jubi and they're dancing, they're gonna fuck up the dance. They don't need the man then. They don't need a crew. You know what I'm saying to you? The man them were just hard in their own way. And I'm not speaking for everybody. That's just how I feel about them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then the business-wise, we always dance. Give us some of this, you know what I mean, or some Henny. You know what I mean? A man's going like he's too nice. You know what it is. And if I see Deshaun in the place, I'm like, yo, come, let's do our thing. He'll take a puff like, nah, man. All right. You know what I mean? That's Deshaun right there for you. You get what I'm saying to you? Facts. It is what it is. It's on site. Just like Call of Duty. It's on site. Man, will just get, like I said, the practice, and it's on site, bro.
Say less.
Okay, so I have a question from the audience. Who is the baddest Asian dancer in Toronto?
Who?
Who's the baddest Asian dancer in Toronto?
Asian, like
Chinese, Japanese, Filipino.
What, male or female?
Either one.
If this female, you know, that little short chick, like, come on, what kind of question is that, fam?
That's a question from the audience.
Oh, man, I don't know.
All right, well, if you're not sure, I know the girl you're talking about, though, so.
Yeah, look a short thing that goes like, come on.
Yeah, she's bad still. She's bad.
I have a question.
All right.
I have a question that I always wanted to know. So for Mad SKYLZ, everybody knows, if you have been to that house, that there's the famous wall that you have to sign when you walk in, when you're in that basement. How did that famous wall come about? Because my name's up there, so I need to know, how did this wall come about with everyone signing their signatures and doing all that type of stuff? I can't hear you.
Wait, hold on. Go ahead.
Frogga, answer, please.
Frogga.
All right, so that wall, well, first of all, we started breaking down the whole basement to renovate it. And we started renovating it ourselves. And we were going to build a studio down there. But we got busy with dancing, of course, and all that. So it got kind of put on pause. And it just started turning into a graffiti wall. And we got one of our dancers actually. His name's Fox. He's doing all the actual art of us. So we each had our face drawn on the wall like a mural. And after that, anyone else that came, we just kind of made them sign the wall. And it's kind of like a I am here or I was here kind of thing. You know what I mean? So that's pretty much how it started.
Now, Frogga, now, funny to say, right? So you said like, now Brooklyn's talking about this wall from like 20 years ago. You said the wall came about because you guys started to do the renovations because you were going to build a studio. Now,
that's
now,
right.
now imagine 20 years later, the task is now is now getting complete.
Right.
It's actually exactly. It just started back, right?
You guys broke it down.
Completed now,
Yeah, we
You
took
guys
it
broke it
down.
down?
Sorry to say that wall is down now. Everything's gone.
Did you guys take a picture of it? at
Of
least?
course.
Oh, okay.
We got a few.
But yo, you see the wall? It has so many names on there. I'm not gonna call their names, but yo, like the city, like people are running the city right now. Yeah,
their names are on there.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go to our next question for you guys.
That was legendary.
Individually, individually, what do you guys think of the dancing scene right now? So we just want everybody to touch on it. What do you think of the dancing scene right now?
I got 2 words: slack and fish.
All right.
Oh, fuck.
Water down.
Water down, Cardi. Okay, Riddla, what you say?
It's just TikTok now,
It's for TikTok. It's for social media. You get what I'm saying to you? That's what it is. If you create something and it's live, people will gravitate to it. Otherwise than that, you're doing something that's recycled. This is why Ding Dong is still the guy, because he can recycle songs and put his dance into it and say it's that.
No, not even. That too. But DAINTE CRIME and Mad SKYLZ, we were original. Anytime you guys came up with dances, we're like, yo, how are we gonna beat this? How are we gonna beat Charlie Brown? How are we gonna beat Jiminy Cricket?
Our styles, that shit was raw.
True.
You know what I mean?
True.
That shit was raw. Like, we were hungry.
But we made our styles up daily, brother. Watching movies, TV shows. It didn't matter. Watching a man.
I remember, guys.
We're making a dance. It doesn't matter what you do. If you're skiing, if you're swinging, it doesn't matter. We're making
one of the sickest moves Blenda ever had down pack. When that man they moving,
it's done. It's done.
Blenda, same question. Blenda, same question. Blenda, same question. What do you? What's your take on the dancing scene in Toronto right now?
There is none. Where are they? Google them right now and put them on the screen.
Perfect answer.
Who's making dances?
Hey, this guy over there. Where is he? Deshaun. He's the still reigning champion who's putting out work. No matter if it's just little kids, he's the guy. Period.
So we seem to be at a consensus to say. I mean, I think you guys are being a little bit harsh.
Wow.
No, we're not being harsh. We're being about consistent and being out there. Being consistent and being out there without being goaded.
So listen, this is what I'm saying.
Yo, Wigs.
Let me hold on.
Wigs.
In this city, there's a lot of dancers, but it's not everybody made it somewhere, brother. There's a million dancers. Apart from DAINTE CRIME and Mad SKYLZ, you have like baby boys that do their thing. Shout out to Tabby. You see what I'm saying? You have Ruckus that does their thing overseas, but other than that, there's no dancers that really. Oh, and shout out to School of Mayhem.
School of Mayhem.
School of Mayhem,
Maybe
yeah.
their thing. But apart from that, there's no dancers that really been out there like that, like overseas to experience certain stuff. You
All right, now
understand?
Frogga, you were gonna say something too, Frogga, as well.
What's that?
Were you gonna say something earlier about the dancing scene in Toronto?
Oh yeah, no, I was gonna ask.
I seen you holding up the
You
zero.
said we're being harsh, so
We're being harsh.
Oh no, I said that was a perfect answer. What Blenda gave. There is no scene. But I was gonna ask you, since you said we're being so harsh, give us a name of someone doing it right now.
Well, so the reason why I said you guys are being harsh is because I mean you guys bred a whole generation of dancers. Like, so they may not be as popular as you guys, but Get Mad just named like a whole bunch, like with School of Mayhem and all these guys.
That's our generation. School of Mayhem's part of us.
Yeah.
Rockets is part of us. Baby Boys is also because Tabby's part of Mad Skills. Tabby's part of Mad Skills. So I'm talking about doing right now. Who's doing it right now?
Then I'm gonna have to agree with all of you guys and say there's not really anybody. There's not anybody doing it to that level. I would have to agree.
So hold on. Does that Riggs? You're on mute. But here's the other thing. Does that then
I got him.
Hold on. Does that then say that dancing is dead?
I'm a dead all of that right now. All the younger youths that we used to probably bring up or dance, them man they had trap, them man they tall so. Them no want dance. Them no want dance. They want spiders. They want to drive. They don't want to dance no more.
Yo, that's important.
Because we had nothing to do.
That's an important piece of information right there, you know.
But also, do you want to dance or do you want to stack your money?
But also, there's no talent shows as well. Back then, there was so many talent shows. Every other week, there was a talent show for you to showcase your talent at. There's nothing like that anymore. There's nothing like that. The only thing that comes closest to that is for people to showcase their shit is TikTok.
In their house with a background.
No, what I'm saying.
Look at that.
With a background and
but I'm saying that's all they would have to do. Views. So in order for people like Mad SKYLZ or Dainty Crime to get the recognition that they truly deserve, what would have to happen is one of them would have to go on TikTok and revamp one of the videos that they did. They would have to revamp one of the videos that they did and put it up for somebody to catch it. You get what I mean? Because that's what's out right now. If somebody was to revamp a Dainty Crime or a Mad SKYLZ routine and put it on TikTok, it will blow up for the simple fact that you understand what I mean, because it's on that platform.
Yo, Brooklyn, Brooklyn, just like what you just said, that is such a crazy thought, and I never even like pennied it like that. If these guys had social media at their disposal like we do today, can you even imagine the levels that our fellow brethren would be at? I don't even think like I think all these guys might be like have moved out of Canada already, because again, like these guys would have viral videos after viral videos.
We had those opportunities, but people above us want to pimp us. No matter if we were raw or we were talented and going down the yellow brick road, they wanted to pimp you. You came with sticks, they want to pay for 3. You know what I mean? You came with 2 niggas. They want to pay you. Oh, just write this and you'll get the exposure.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying, dude?
So Wigs.
Hold on. Blenda was gonna say something.
Yeah, no. Include everybody. Just focusing on the speaker. Yeah.
Pictures.
Yo.
Yeah, Blenda, go ahead.
There's not gonna be a scene in Toronto. There's some creative scene in Toronto. That's what Mad Becks and DAINTE CRIME do. We create the scene. Made everybody want to look at what's going on, what's popping in Toronto. Why is everybody doing this? Why is it so hot? Why is it the new lick? Young people, old people, everybody's on this lick. TikTok is just a platform. It's the same thing. reinventing the same shit. So now that
Yeah,
we
you
have
guys.
internet, now we have all other shit. It's just like we're doing right now. If someone wants to make a dance and do 1 2 1 2 1 2, they get to make a dance and see it one time. Whoever likes it, likes it. Whoever don't like it, don't like it. You know what I mean? That's the platform we're at right now. We're at up with some kind of thing.
Yeah, Blends, your mic, you know, your
So at the level,
when you talk, you're chipping out, Blends.
Huh?
When you talk, you're like chipping out, like you're chipping out a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, get mad. You're good. I can hear you.
Yo, listen, this is what I'm saying. Better yet, we need to create a new scene and bring this back. You know what I mean? The two groups, we create a new scene because they don't have nothing like this no more.
Nah, it's true.
You know what I mean? They don't have
Now imagine what that would be like if people were to see the members of Mad Skills and Dainty Crime join together to form some sort of faction for the new generation. I think with you guys' experience and with you guys' links and talent, I think that would be unstoppable.
Yes, it would be good for views. It would be good for views. Where are we gonna perform?
You guys need a dancing.
Yeah, the popcorn.
You guys need a dancing.
Remember the popcorn?
You got a social distance.
You guys need a dancing versus.
Hold on, let's try one person at a time. Let's try one person at a time.
I was saying that you guys need a dancing versus. Would that something like that would be able to bring you guys? That right there, because you're bringing back the old school. Bring back everybody and do it like that. Real battle like what you guys used to do.
That's big. That's big.
Do it like that.
That's huge.
That's big.
That's huge. So, okay, let me ask a question. One of our final questions here. Hold on, what am I hearing? Whose chain is that? Go ahead.
You go ahead. I'll mute everybody. Go ahead.
Like that. Somebody's hungry.
If the two crews were to get together in their prime, one word to describe what would have happened to the scene. If the two crews was to get together in their prime, one word to describe what would have happened.
All right, so you heard the question. He said if the two crews were to get together in their prime and do a competition, I guess, right, Jada? What would be the one word you would describe it? Now, Jada, who do you want to go to first?
I'm gonna go. I see Frogs there, so let's link with Frogs first. One word to describe the merger of DAINTE CRIME and Mad Skills, even if it was for a one competition. What would have happened? Describe that.
If we were dancing together?
Yeah, whether if it was one show, one day, one competition, Mad Skills and Dainty Crime linked up to take on the world. What would that look like? What would happen? Describe that.
Shit. I don't know, man.
First word that comes to you. First word that comes to you.
What's the first word? It could just be one word or a sentence.
Epic.
Madness.
Unbeatable.
Okay.
Unbeatable.
I heard epic.
You just said to take on the world, right?
Yellow tip.
You just said to take on the world.
Yellow tip.
Yellow tip. Yellow tip.
People fight to get to the door.
No one's beating us overseas.
Nobody's beating you guys overseas? All right.
No one's beating us overseas.
I got one word.
So, all right. So hold on. Bring in Deshaun and Cardi into the middle there. Then we're gonna bring in Get Mod and then Rids and then Blends.
Hold on. But can everybody still dance? That's the thing.
Yeah.
Well, look.
What do you say? What do you say?
Don't do that.
Can they still dance? Can they still dance?
Right now.
Oh, shit.
No cap, though.
Don't do that, yo.
Yo, one word.
One word. No, say that again, Cardi. Say that again.
Who can boom skin in for the rhythm?
Okay, so yeah. Okay, hold on.
Mute it, yeah.
I gotta mute because somebody's giving feedback. So Cardi and Deshaun, if one word or one sentence, give it to us.
Pandemonium.
Pandemonium.
Deshaun. Mad skills.
Okay. Riddla, hold on. Riddla, same question. Dainty Crime and Mad Skills link up one night only.
Legendary too.
Wow.
Describe it.
He said it. I think he said.
Sometimes it's just a crime to be dainty.
Yeah.
You know, as my nigga Masa would say, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's not working good. That's what my nigga would say. It's a crime being dainty.
All right, okay, all right.
You know what I mean?
All right.
We made soft around here, nigga. You know what I mean? We good.
All right. So Deshaun said you're gonna see Mad Skills. Riddler said it's a crime to be dainty. Okay. Who needs to answer next? You said get mad.
Oh,
yeah.
for sure.
Get mad. Describe it.
You know, you guys know me, bro.
Check.
I'm the Scorpion. Finish him. No, bro.
Okay. All right, Blenda, did you give your answer?
Oh man, he's inside now, man.
Yeah, so it's an epic crime scene, an epic crime.
Okay, you said epic. All right. So look,
epic crime scene. I thought they said.
Yeah, man.
Epic crime scene.
Yeah, man. Nobody, no shells, no evidence, no case.
Cheese.
Yeah.
I mean, no lie of you, because nobody not get catch.
So here's the final one. Here's the final one. Now, I know you guys said you don't really see a dance scene, a dancing scene like what we experienced during your time, our time. But we know that dancing exists. There's people trying to dance. There's TikToks. There's people watching your videos. There's things that happen, right? And people are coming up. We need some words of motivation or inspiration for the next set of dancers. So given that you said there really isn't the scene like it once was, what do they need to know in order to bring it to your level and surpass what you did? Because the next generation is always supposed to go on next level. So give me some words of inspiration for the next generation.
Hold on, Jada, man. Jada, hold on. There is a scene, but it's not in Toronto. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a scene in the States. They're doing a lot of TikToks. A lot of people are dancing all over the world.
But here, we're talking here.
Here, apart from like TikTok and stuff, there's no scene here. The scene's gone. In the States, they're doing all the TikToks. They're coming up with all these challenges. So it's different. But
what do they need to know, get mad, to get them to the next level, to get the creativity out there? What's some words of inspiration to give the next generation of dancers?
You just have to know that. You have to know, listen, the sky is the limit, brother, and try new things. You feel what I'm saying? When it comes to dancing, there's not only one form of dancing. There's not only one genre of dancing. There's not only one kind of dancing. So if you can learn to excel in every little bit or every little aspect, you'll be unstoppable.
Proper. Who we gonna go with next? Let's go with Masa. Masa, you're up. So words of motivation for the next generation of dancers.
The man have to put on the glasses. The man have to.
What did you say? You said be creative?
Keep being creative. Keep doing your thing, but keep being original and creative. You get me? Now they got a lot of technology to broadcast their styles, so keep doing them. I wish we had the technology as they do right now to broadcast their styles, But a lot of dancers are recycled anyways, too. You get me?
All right. Respect, big man. Respect. All right, we're gonna go with Frogs. next generation of dancers, what do they need? Some words of inspiration and motivation for them.
What I'll say, if you're talking in a group sense, I would say trust. You gotta trust your whole team, your group members. You know what I mean, to execute their part of, let's say, the routine or whatever you're doing at the time. So trust is the main thing, group wise. But I would say, one second. I would say single dancers now is the mirror is your best friend. And I learned that from Deshaun. No joke, for real. The mirror is your best friend. You see your own mistakes, and you know what I mean. You practice that 100% in front of the mirror before you go in front of anybody else and try to show you the shit.
That's good advice there too. I like that. I like that mirror thing still.
All right, much respect. Rids, you're up, you know, the Riddla. Oh, unmute. Hold on, Rids. Hold on. Unmute him.
Yeah, he's good. He's good. Go ahead, Riddla.
No, what I was saying is, you know what I mean? It's all about motivation. If you have a gift, pass it down. You know, I always use Deshaun as an example, you know what I mean? Because that's what we should do, pass on the gift. Don't carry the gift to the grave and then say, yeah, man, the money did live and the money did good, but what did he contribute? What did he give back? What did he leave back? Is what is the question. You hear what I'm saying to you? So, you know what I mean? Like I said, there's a lot of platforms for people to do it in their house. They can do a dance in their bathroom and get live, get views, and go worldwide with it if the right person is watching. So if you have confidence in yourself and you have drive, push your shit. Push your shit. You know what I mean? I walked with clothes in a bag before I pushed my shit. So I never thought I would be doing this. I never thought I would be dancing with these niggas. But you have to have that vision, manifest what you want, premeditate, go to bed with it. You know what I mean? Like I said, we're on bigger things right now. If you're not enlightened right now in these times, then it's all about dancing. Dancing is not it. It's just the art of life, like Masa said, you know what I mean? Or Get Mud said, there's different ways to dance. But at the end of the dancing, what are you doing for yourself? What happens when the dancing stops? Are these people still paying you? Are you paying yourself? You have to fuck up your shoes. You got to sweat in your clothes. You know what I'm saying to you? You got to buy deodorant. You stink. You know what I'm saying to you? You're coming home sweaty. You know, and the girl's like, "Oh, no, go bathe." You know what I mean? Like you're dancing, bro. I'm just keeping it real with a nigga. Y'all go check a thing for all that thing. You have a sweaty with a little salty mom. You're still gonna go find the thing because that's the works. As a dancer, that's the works. When she prees you in the dance, that's the works. You're going home with something. That's your benefits. There's benefits, nigga. You know what I mean?
Yo, it's facts.
That's the Rids. That's the Rids.
Man, you know what it is as an artist. You know what I mean? Watch him know.
Yo, the host have to be impartial, you know, Rid.
No, man, we're good, man.
We're good.
I love my dancers because I grew with these guys. I love all of them, every single one of them. If I see them on the road with their youth, them, or they're just on the road doing their thing, or they're smoking a blunt, them, man, they're still article dancers to me. You know what I mean?
Straight.
On and off the air, straight up.
Straight. All right, let's bring in Cardi and Deshaun. So, same question. What's some words of motivation or inspiration for the next generation of dancers? What do they need to hear from you guys?
Never stop using your imagination. For one, dream big. You know, and like Frogga said, you gotta trust the people around you. You know? And Riddla hit a good point too. you gotta be cocky than a motherfucker. Like, you know what I mean? You have to feel yourself 100%.
Yo.
Confidence is a big thing.
So
like,
true.
you can't dance and don't have confidence, you know? Facial expressions, you know, people gotta feel your thing.
Yeah,
But,
the expressions and all that make a difference. Yep.
yeah, so that's all I got for you guys, man.
All right, love. Deshaun.
I want to touch on a few things quickly. So, with you know, trusting your group members, I agree with Frogga on that. With Blenda, with Riddla was saying, being ambitious and having drive. I want to say, to add on, yeah, you got to be fresh. You know what I mean? You got to be fresh. You got to be leaving a statement. When you step in a room, you got to be memorable. And I want to say, for the dance group now, I want to say, document everything and record your stuff. And then when you record and document it, turn it into film, make it into episodes. You know what I mean? Leave back, you know, documents of your success, your hardships, and leave it back for the generation down. So that's one thing I wish DAINTE CRIME and Mad SKYLZ did: document everything. You know what I mean? And have it. You know what I mean? But, you know, it's not too late. You know what I mean? As Brooklyn said, we have the verses going in, but I know there's more, like, you know? You know what I mean? And I just want to say, yo, DAINTE CRIME, I appreciate you guys. You know what I mean? You guys are like my brothers, like my family. Like, I see what God was doing. You know what I mean? I see what he was doing on the bigger picture. You know what I mean? We saved so much youths in the city, in those generations, to keep them busy and have them motivated, start their business store and go fly out to LA and meet up with this person and meet up with that person. Like, we did so much. You know what I mean? And trust me, I appreciate you guys deeply. You know, you get your roses now.
Mad. All right. Love that. Blends. We're gonna bring Blends to the center there. Blends.
The boss.
I think he might be. Oh, he's right there.
The boss.
Same question, fam. Give us some words of motivation, inspiration for the next generation. Yo, Wicks.
Yo.
Blends. So you're gonna give us some words of motivation and inspiration for the next generation, fam.
I've always. I can hear me.
Yep.
You can hear me.
Yes.
All right. So for me, I've always been that, like, roll with the youth, them, influence the youth, them kind of leader, kind of guy, like, you know, community leader in that aspect. Dancing wasn't only my first, you know what I'm saying? It was just some more, I guess, to open the, you know, the doors to a lot more youth and troubled youth in the communities and stuff.
Where do you go?
Hold on, I think his phone cut out.
Yeah, he'll be
Might
back.
be the internet. All right, we'll give him a second to come back in. But we definitely heard some good words from the guests. I love some of the words you guys were saying in terms of motivating the next generation. Be creative. Use the mirror as your best friend. Be confident. Okay, he's back. 1 sec.
No, how my thing just.
All right, sorry, Blenda. I think it cut out there. But yeah, you were letting us know that you've always been that forward-minded person, that progressive person. Even before dancing, you were always about, you know, moving forward. And I know you personally, so I know you're about your business, and you're always about, you know, moving to that next level as well. So you can just continue with what you were saying.
Yeah, for the youth, them, I've just been saying, like, I want to tell them, just be yourself in everything that you are. Be true to yourself. Be true to who you are, because there's no one like you, right? There's only one you. So everything is original that you do. No matter if you're doing it or you learned it from somewhere, everything that you do is part of you. See what I'm saying? So put that in everything. You can go 25/8 on that. No days off. You know what I'm saying? Just believe in yourself. No one's going to do it like you. Nobody loves you like you. Nobody knows you like you. I've always told my youth them that. I've always been, you know, I'm products of youth and youth and youth. You know what I'm saying? I led the youth them. It's been a, you know what I'm saying? I'm still doing that. So I just want to tell them, just be yourself. Be true to you. You ain't got to be like nobody else. Originality goes far, go a long way.
All right, I think we have it here.
Originality, that's great as well. So I think we heard from everybody as well, right?
Yeah.
All right, so I just want to again take the time to thank all of our guests today. I want to thank Bacardi. I want to thank Deshaun. I want to thank Frogga from Mad Skills. I was speaking with Crowbar earlier on in the week. Unfortunately, he had to work today at the same time the show was airing, so he was unable to join us for the live broadcast. But I did have a good discussion with Crowbar, and we were kind of reminiscing on some of the history as well. So I want to shout out Crowbar. I want to shout out Fox. Want to shout out Playa. Want to shout out the whole of the Mad Skills members who were not able to be here today. I also want to shout out the whole of Dainty Crime. Shout out Blenda. Shout out Riddla. Shout out Get Mad. Shout out Becks. Shout out Count Dean.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout T-Trap. Now if y'all don't even know, Beans is close to home, because when it comes down to Embassy, Beans was one of the original members of Embassy Sound along with Travis. So shout out to Beans and Tiny. Beans moved on to the Dainty Crime and kept that thing consistent. So again, shout out to T-Trav, shout out to One Dance, shout out to Ayada, he's doing his thing in Yard. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to all the viewers. The show is not done. We still have a couple more segments, but I just want to again thank everybody for being here today. Bacardi, you want to say something else?
Shout out O'Keefe.
Oh yeah, O'Keefe.
That's the next guy with the braids, right?
Yeah, the flipper.
Yeah, that's the guy. Yo, you see, that guy. I didn't know that guy personally, but that guy always did some weird like backflip and all.
Big up Longa. Big up Bumper.
Yo, how could I not? How could I not? How could I go any further without bigging up Longa B?
Shout out Longa.
Longa B. Longa B.
Stop this, dog. Longa is the oldest, the dinosaur. He's the dinosaur.
Yo, he's the Melbourne Library.
Oh,
yo.
Right?
Melbourne Library.
He knows everything.
Everything.
All right, guys, again, like this was such a great episode. I got to reminisce on some great times with you guys. And again, I know we all know each and every one of you personally, and we all have stories that we could tell about Dainty Crime and Mad Skills for hours. I want to thank you guys from the bottom of our hearts for joining this episode. When we put out the flyers, the amount of feedback and excitement.
We need another chronicle. We need another chronicles, man. We need a part 2 of this motherfucker.
I know.
We need a part 2 of this motherfucker.
Yo, we've been on the we've been on the air for 3 hours. And we didn't even get to touch on. Yo, listen.
Jada man.
Okay, I'm gonna mute everybody. Listen, we've been online for 3 hours, and we got to touch on so much different topics, and we could actually do another 3 hours and 2 more episodes if we wanted to. We do plan on doing another episode where we're going to feature some of the lady dancers in Toronto. So we want you guys to stay posted, because we do want some of you guys to join the panel and send your feedback on that as well, right? So we are going to say goodbye to our guest. I want to do a special thank you again to the members of Mad Skills and to the members of Dainty Crime. It looks like Masa Becks' evening is sorting out pretty nicely with that nice plate of food.
Who him with the fuck? Boy, big up yourself, Masa.
Masa Becks. All right. So again, we're gonna say goodbye to the Dainty Crime family.
Before we say goodbye, make sure you guys hit me up in my DM, because I'm dead serious about the verses, about you guys battling each other. We need to get that popping. So they better hit me up in my DM. I'm dead serious about that.
Yeah, I think that's something we're gonna have to talk to them and get organized because that Dainty Crime Mad Skills link up seems like
I already wanted to do that, and I was already talking to Tabby and other all these other people about it and stuff. I'm just happy that Dainty Crime and Mad Skills are down to do it too. So that's, oh my god, that's exciting. Bringing all of them back. SKYLZ, I'm sorry, Baddest Brat, like Rock. Oh, that show will be crazy.
It's gonna be epic. And I think we're gonna have to do
internet. You have to fix that internet there, you know, Brooklyn.
And
what are you talking about?
We're gonna get to our Wi-Fi dongle by next week. Seeing?
Yeah.
You guys can't hear me?
Because your audio skips and then it has to speed up to catch up, so it like chips in and out. But don't worry, we are gonna fix that up. We can hear you, baby.
No,
we can hear you.
Hear me now?
Yeah,
Okay.
we can hear you. We can hear you. All right, so that was a great topic. You know what I mean? I don't think I've ever sat down and got to talk to all the members of both crews like that in depth. I've been in so many places with them, you know, with music playing, but we've never got to really sit down and have a conversation about that. So again, I want to shout out the whole of the Dainty Crime and Mad Skills for taking the time and you know, letting us know all this information and the history and some of the information that we weren't privy to before.
Yeah, man, it's big for the city. It's big for, I think it's even big for them just coming together. You know what I'm saying? And you know, the good book says when one or more is there, is present, that he is there. So we know, say, I felt a presence, a good energy. You know what I'm saying? So we love that, man. We love that.
And as you can see, one of the viewers mentioned in the comments, brotherhood, and that's exactly what you're talking about. You know what I mean? You had two dance groups that were mashing up the scene, and instead of rivaling each other and bad-minding each other, these guys embraced each other's differences and the differences among each other, and were able to use that to elevate not only themselves and their groups, but the city. They were able to use that brotherhood to elevate the city to a different level. So again, shout out to Mad Skills and Dainty Crime there as well.
Yes, they paved the way for a lot of people, a lot of dance groups, a lot of people looked up to them as a whole, still do to this day. And sometimes people need to know where things come from, right? So a lot of people, especially the young bucks, they think that certain dances that, you know, are original, like they made it up, or somebody that they look up to right now in the industry, they're the ones that made it up. But realistically, they don't even know that it's actually people that are in their backyard, in their own city, that made up some of these dances that people are doing out there right now. So I'm just happy that they were able to come on here and bless us with their presence, and, you know, for everyone to see that, you know, they can come together. What the hell just happened?
Yeah, no worries, you're good. But yeah, no, trust me, we were able to, you know, talk about so much different things.
Can you see me?
Yeah, I can see you.
So what happened?
You don't see yourself?
Forget it. No, I don't. Oh, now I do. Sorry, guys.
All right, so you know what I mean? So you're there, right? Mm-hmm. You can hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, so I thought your audio chipped out and a bunch of things, but since we are talking about talking to things, right? I think it's only time that we.
Big up yourself, yes, baby, long time. You know, say my name is Brooklyn and my Mount Giant Church. So I'm going to keep it short, sweet, and petite, just like myself. As you guys can see, Jay Wiggs, you were supposed to play my tune so I could have came out in my little dancehall thing. Oh, see it there? Yeah. So you already, you know what time it is. Sorry, guys. You know I had to get into the festive mood. Yeah, you already know. Yes. So I'm going to keep it short, sweet, and petite, just like myself. So, of course, I'm going to have to talk to things then. And this goes out to all the people them that decide that they don't want to give people their flowers while they're still alive. I believe this is my motto. If you don't check for me when I'm alive, at my funeral, I don't need you there. You understand me? Pretending like you care, making it seem like you've been there for me from day one, acting like me and you were friends or me and you checked for each other. No, if you don't check for me when I'm alive, I don't expect you to be at my funeral hugging and consoling my family with the fake BS. Don't need it. No, it's not necessary. Because I feel like, a lot of people, they say it all the time on the internet. A lot of people go on the internet and only post pictures of when people pass away, but you will never see them ever post pictures of them and that person going places or doing anything, because guess what? They never communicate with each other. So to me personally, I just feel like anybody, your loved one, whether it's your loved one, whether it's a homie, whether it's a teacher, anybody that you look up to or anybody that you consider to be a brethren or a friend, I feel you should give them their flowers while they're still alive, and don't wait until we have to put RIPs on t-shirts. That makes no sense to me. You get what I mean? Because my family doesn't need that fake love. And when I mean my family doesn't need that fake love, I mean the people that will come to your viewing, will come to your funeral just to fuss, and then when the funeral is done, the viewing's done, you can't hear from them anymore. They don't check for your family, they don't check for your kids, they don't check for your girl or whoever. They don't do nothing. They're ghosts like they were before. You understand what I mean? So that goes out to all the people the dirty people that only want to be in people's lives for what we can do for them or whatever the case may be. Keep that same energy when I'm not here, please, because my family will keep that same energy as well. They're gonna have a list. I believe everyone should have a list of people who can attend my funeral. That's what's going to be on the, and if you're not on the list, that means me and you were never bridges in the first place, because I don't need that extraness with the call ball. Oh God, me and Brooklyn, nothing. Because when I was here, you never checked for me, you never supported me, you didn't do any of that. So don't wait until I'm gone to come with your call balling to my family and make it and write a long sob story on Instagram or Facebook about how me and you used to chill, whatever. Yeah, that was 19 how long ago. You haven't checked for me in 2021. So that's the tea, boo. You already know what time it is. Yes, honey. That's how queen, big up yourself. Yeah.
Brooklyn. We can't hear you, Wigs, tune in, tap in.
Yeah, no, I'm here. Just like Brooklyn was saying, it's all about giving people their flowers when it's due and when they're here, right? Because you have a lot of people, like you say, you just wait till people drop on dead, and then at them time you want to remember everything them do good for you. Come on, people. But Brooklyn, this is.
And then them come with them cold balling at the funeral and act like you and them were friends from 19 how long. And because your family doesn't really know the real relationship, they're going to accept that. But a lot of people don't come with genuine love or genuine sincerity. They come to Foss to see what's going on and to go back and chat the business. Because if me and you were friends, you would have known that I was sick, or you would have known what was going on with me. And if you don't know what's going on with me, me and you are not really brethrens like that. So don't show up at my funeral crying like me and you were brethrens from long time. Yeah, there are people, don't get it twisted, that don't speak to each other for months. And when you do speak to that person, it's like you guys are like night and day. It's like you guys never missed a beat. I'm not talking about those ones. I'm talking about the people that don't check for you, don't look for you, don't do nothing. Because guess what? I'm telling you guys, it's the truth. When you drop out, after the funeral is gone, that day is gone, those same people are not going to come by your gravesite to put flowers. They're not going to check on your moms and your kids to see if they're good, if they're hungry. They're not going to do any of that. So all the fake love, just keep that over there. We're in 2021. Grow the hell up. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. Well, okay then.
Well, all right.
But yeah, I think we're at that point, man. I think we're at that point.
I think it's time to get him some of that real talk, Jada.
All right, let's wrap it.
It's time for the real talk. I think it's time for the real talk.
Yeah. So this is the real talk with Jada, man. What I want to say is there's power in coming together. There's a power there's a certain light in your ideas. I believe that an idea that you received is a gift from God, and God has provided it to you because only you can bring it to life. You understand me? So there's power in your ideas, and there's power in coming together, as we heard today. Don't see the journey and see stress and see pain. The journey will develop muscle. The journey will develop strength. The journey will develop wisdom. And through that idea and through that journey, you'll leave a track, you'll leave a trail that will be big enough for many to walk through. So believe in your ideas, believe in coming together. Although the road may be bumpy, the trail and the track that you leave will be walked by many. So keep looking forward. The moment you look back, sometimes it'll deter you. Sometimes even looking forward will deter you. So you need that guiding light. So that idea, keep it on the tablet of your heart, the tablet of your mind, right? And where, as I mentioned earlier, where more than one is together, I believe the Almighty is there. So walk good, walk your path, and blaze it for the next generation. And that's Real Talk with Jada Man.
Why you have to look so serious? Like, smile.
Because yo,
that ain't no.
I like that, man. I like that. That was some good words. And just like you said even though the journey may be rough or the journey may not be what you expected, you still gotta hold your own and hold your mind frame and focus on the task at hand and where you want to be. Because if you're not focusing on where you want to be, you're never gonna get there. I'm gonna give you guys a little thing. It goes along with what you're saying, but my dad actually showed me this one time. Even something physical when you're driving, right? When you're driving, if you peek to the right or if you're looking to the right, you're gonna start staring to the right. If you start looking to the left, you're gonna automatically start looking to the left. But if you look straight and focus straight, you're gonna reach your destination. And that just goes along with the same thing you were saying. So I just wanted to bring that up.
That's big. That's big.
All right. So yeah, it's all about staying focused. So again, big up everybody that tuned into today's episode. It was all about dancers that changed the game. We had Mad Skills, we had Dainty Crime, and we got to hear some of the history, some of the stories that we never got to hear before. So if you're tuning in, remember, turn it up. If you see the link, share the link. It's all about VuPointz. Subscribe and follow on YouTube, on Instagram, on Facebook, and on Twitch. My name is Jawigz. This is Brooklyn Honey 23, and we got Jada Man in the cut. It's the weekly session. VuPointz. Knowledge is power.
And don't forget that the girls are coming up next. The girl, not up next, but we got them in the vault as well. So don't worry for all the women that are probably sitting there and saying, hey, where are the women that paved the way? The Tanishas, the ponytails. Don't worry. We got them. We got you.
Don't forget about Sasha. Don't forget about Sasha. The video, original video girl. All right, people. It's the VuPointz.